himself, his pipes stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide. Loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday, my friends. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to their weekend. MN Sports Fan, good to see you. Mr. Strange, welcome back. Greg, good to see you. RJ, welcome. Doink, good to see you. Kengo, welcome back. LT Mulder, yeah, already put it up in chat for you. Ken LeMay, good to see you. Fernando, welcome. Aaron, good to see you. Gamer Matthias, welcome. WU, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. W2, sorry. Leonard Grant, good to see you. SF Aviation, welcome. Scandinavian 84. Tony Baldo's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Golf Kilo, welcome back. High Tech, good to see you. Sasha, welcome back. Aviation Fanatic, welcome. Sushi, good to see you. Simmer Singh, welcome. Sasha, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Jocelyn, good to see you. Tom, welcome. Tom Brady, welcome. Erin, good to see you. KJVR, good to see you, man. Tanner DeMobile, welcome back. Andre, good to see you. Samoa Pilot, welcome. Richie Dunbar, good to see you. Sebastian, welcome back. Diabetic Lad, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Yuga, welcome. High Tech Hub, good to see you. Chaz, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Captain Ireland, welcome back as well. Sanders, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Air FK, welcome back. Good to see you. Goodman, welcome back. Good to see you as well. Captain Aviation, I believe I got you as well. Welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Appreciate y'all being here. We are back in the Aerosoft CRJ 700. First Officer Henry was saying hello. Since it's bound to be asked about 13.8 million times, A350 preview stream 1, it might be worth pinning it to if you're allowed to disclose. I am not allowed to disclose. There is no disclosure about the 350 yet, my friend. We're just going to have to be very, very patient and hope that we see something soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The CRJ does indeed look great. It does. I call it the little sports car. It looks like a little sports car. It's like a little Porsche, a little Ferrari of the skies. It does look great, and I'm very much looking forward to Aerosoft finally updating this aircraft. It deserves some love. It deserves some attention. It deserves to be a good aircraft. When this aircraft first came out, I mean, it was really one of the only commercial airplanes that we had for a while, other than the A32NX from Fly-by-Wire. So would love to see this aircraft get some TLC and some updates. It is much deserved and much needed because it is a very fun jet to fly. It is. The problem with suggesting and telling people to spend their hard-earned money is there's just so many better products now than this. So hopefully this gets updated, and hopefully this gets a little bit of love and TLC that I think it deserves, and we can add it back into the rotation of flights, you know what I mean? So did you see Delta's new commercial? It's inverted. I did see that. It's Guys are ruthless, man. Absolutely ruthless. Just arrived at ORD overnight long haul from Frankfurt in the 777. Nice.
Air donated
Aaron.
$4.47.
Appreciate you.
Imagine this being the last airliner you fly before the A350 release. Literally going from the oldest MSFS airliner to the newest with all the features and visual fidelity.
It's true. Hi, Henry. Are you saying hi to chat today? You're supposed to be doing first officer things. Instead, you're in the cockpit getting pets. Your favorite thing. Yes, I know. Hi, buddy. Just Flight F-28 and 146 are the best RJs at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't fly those airplanes. I guess if you're into like that older style of aircraft, diabetic lad. The reason why I like the CRJ is because it's somewhat modern, right? Like, I get that it's old as well, but it's somewhat modern. But yeah, don't forget the treats. I don't have any treats beside me. He just had his dinner, or his breakfast, I guess, so he should be nice and full. Hey, buddy, you just had your breakfast. Can you go lay down now? Can you go lay down in your bed? Thank you. Good boy. You go lay down in your bed? Good boy. Thanks, Henry. People actually fly it nowadays. That helps a lot. Well, yeah, exactly. That's kind of exactly what I'm looking, exactly what I was getting at is there's probably a few 146s floating around right now, but not that much popular. I mean, not as popular as the RJ, for example, you know. GMC 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. Truly do appreciate you as always, GMC. Guys, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. GMC spending his hard-earned money on helping to support the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. And again, if anybody is here, please make sure you say thank you. Andrew, Kelvin, Ronnie's, Alpha, Iffy, if you guys are here, please make sure you say thank you. We have Captain Aviation celebrating 20 months. It says almost to that 2 years. Oh, baby. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much as well for the support. I truly do appreciate that. We got Captain McGee dropping the $5 donation as well. Huge no floaties to you, Captain McGee. Thank you very much. I'm sure Amy will read out your message here in a second. And we got Quinton celebrating 19 months as well. Huge no floaties to you. Captain Aviation, 20 months. Quinton, 19 months. Both of you hunting down the 2-year mark, 4 months and 5 months respectively. Huge no floaties to you guys. Thank you very, very much for your support as well. Isaac celebrating 3 months. Thank you very much, Isaac. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have Andre dropping the 59 Norwegian Kronen as well. Says, finally did a platform upgrade to a Ryzen 7 7800X3D and an RX 7800. Hope it runs fine. Can't wait for next week. Huge no floaties to you, Andre. Thank you as well for the support. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, my man. All right, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's start working on some systems, getting this aircraft alive. We're basically sitting cold and dark, so we'll go and get everything powered up.
Captain donated $5 Canadian. Hey, Henry.
Yes.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
He is a good boy. Henry? Henry? Where did you go? Can you go in your bed? Good boy. Good boy. I don't know where he went, but now he's in his bed. Flying down with you in the 319. Dude, we have not been to Santa Barbara in... I legitimately cannot remember the last time we've been into Santa Barbara, so I'm very excited for this one. We've got some beautiful scenery on both ends. Obviously, we've got the Flight Beam San Francisco, and then we have the Orbex Santa Barbara, so it's going to be incredible. Very much looking forward to it. Should be awesome. Jocelyn, you just do
Finally
free
did
flights.
a platform upgrade to a Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D and RX 7800. Hope it runs fine.
I hope
Can't
so as
wait
well.
for next week.
Thanks so much, Andre. I appreciate you, and thank you for your first ever super chat on live stream. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. SBA is a mega short runway. I wouldn't necessarily say mega short runway. It's 6,000 feet. It's just like Burbank. They do take 737s and A319s and stuff into here. Yeah, I mean, it's short. It's really a no mess about kind of runway, to be honest with you. But Jocelyn, you go to free flight mode. So at the main menu, you just go to free flight. Is this the same gate that Mickey Mike flew out of San Francisco yesterday? I'm not sure. This is gate Echo 6, I think, is where we're parked. I'm not even entirely sure. Mr. Mopar Dude, 5 gifted members to the channel as well. Mr. Mopar, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did something change with the CRJ? Seeing it more often. We have an update pending on it, digital. So there is an update coming to this aircraft. Nobody really knows when. It's Aerosoft, so that really should come of no surprise. We don't know when it's coming. We know that the update is heavily, I think it's basically finished now. I think we're just waiting for it to be posted and maybe the Microsoft to approve it, because this aircraft is on the marketplace and I believe that they do it at the same time. But yeah, it's really just pending an update at this point for this aircraft. So I think that's why a lot of people are starting to fly it again, get a little bit familiar with the systems. The RJ is a little bit weird. It's a little bit old school mixed with new school, and you know, it's a very hands-on aircraft, and I think people are just familiarizing themselves again with the aircraft after, like myself, not flying it for over a year. Somebody was grabbing the last time I flew this was a year ago, which is pretty bananas if you think about it. Considering we have 5 live streams a week, we haven't flown this in over a year. It's pretty wild. They said that they're waiting for Sim Update 1, and Sim Update 1 has been delayed, so the CRJ is delayed as well. Got you. That makes sense. Do you think weeks or months for the RJ? I have no clue, Adam. Dude, honestly, man, if there's any developer that I really just can't pinpoint, it's Aerosoft. I have no clue what they do and how they do their things over there, because it just doesn't slot in with the rest of the community, so it's a little bit weird. At this rate, you could drive to Santa Barbara before Captain Canada takes off. Now, David, simmer down. All right, first thing is first, down here, we have the ground power connected. Passengers are loaded. Cargo is loaded, so we're basically ready to go. So I'm going to close all those doors. We'll just get that done right now. Let's go to the overhead. First thing is first, master battery switch can go on. We'll get our DC service on, and we'll get our AC power turned on as well. That is going to bring life to the aircraft. We're going to arm our emergency exits. We're going to power up the APU. We're not going to start it quite yet, but we're going to power up the APU. We're going to get our recirc fans on. We're going to get our air condo on. Good. Everything is in the auto position. We'll get our nav lights on. We'll get our logo light on. Beautiful. And let's start running through some checks and some systems. Let's come all the way down here. We're going to get our Deers left side and right side set. Good. We're going to get our radio stack on, and we're going to use ETC number 1, 2000 on the squawk for now. Actually, hold on. I think we might have got a squawk code. Squawk code, yes, 3267 from Auto ATC. 3267. So we don't have any ETC departing San Francisco, but we will have ETC LA centers online for our arrival into Santa Barbara, so that should be really fun. 3267, good. That is set. That looks good. I'm going to get some brightness on these guys. Good. I'm going to get a little bit of brightness over here on these guys. Good. And then let's start working away on some things, chap. So let's come down here to the FMC, the McDo, the CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. There's our FMS position. We are going to put our airport position as well. KSFO. We'll throw that into there. We'll grab our FMS position. We'll throw that into there. Beautiful. Let's go to flight plan. We are going from San Francisco, KSFO, over to Santa Barbara, KSBA. Been a while since we've been here, chat. 228 nautical miles. Pretty short, to be honest with you. Our alternate airport today, I believe it's Ontario. No, it's actually LAX. KLAX for our alternate airport. Good. Our flight number today, SkyWest 5218. SkyWest 5218. Good. We'll throw that into our flight number page. We'll execute that. Beautiful. We are planning for the Seagull 1 departure out of runway 1 left. So we'll find that on our list here. There's the Seagull 1 out of runway 1 left, correct. And we have the Young transition, which is correct as well. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. From there, we can go back to our flight plan page, go to next page. From Young, which should be there, we're going to Sports Zone. Thanks so much, man, for the $3 donation. Appreciate you. How about Biddington? You came through. Dude, what a game. What a game. Absolutely incredible, man. I watched it with a bunch of the guys in the Discord. It was pretty damn cool, dude. Pretty damn cool. Thank you for the $3 donation, my friend. And we got RJ. Says, when are we flying out of the D? Detroit? Maybe sometime soon. I think, doesn't Delta fly the 350 out of Detroit or something like that, I heard? They do like some weird Minneapolis to Detroit or something for like a repositioning flight or something like that. So maybe, hopefully soon. Yeah. Pardon me. All right, we're going direct to GVO. GVO. We'll throw that into there. Good. From GVO, we're going direct to Habit. We'll throw that into there and execute that. Good. And then from Habit, we're going in for the arrival. So, arrivals, there are no stars. Actually, I guess there are. I guess there's one. SFO, departures. I don't know why none of this is pinned. Seagull 1. So there's the Seagull. It takes us out to Young. It's basically just a straight out over the water, and then we're going to follow the coastline all the way down. If you look at our flight plan, we're basically following the coastline all the way down to Santa Barbara. Runway 25 into SBA, and there's no approach in for runway 25. That's why it's a little bit weird. So you have the VOR approach, which is an interesting one at best. We're basically going to get radar vectors all the way out to Zax, and then from Zax you can see that it's a what do you call this approach, chat? It's not a straight in approach. It's like a, anyway, I forget, my brain's not working this morning. But it's a really cool approach. You basically fly in on almost like a 45-degree angle. It's an offset approach. Thank you. And then you come in here, and then you make at you know, after Wurgu, you basically make a small right turn and then get yourself lined up for the approach for runway 25. So really cool. If you look at the weather, we'll just confirm that the weather is correct. I mean, winds are calm. They may shoot us on the ILS runway 7, so we do have to be prepared for that as well. Honestly, the ILS runway 7 from Habit probably makes more sense because there's going to be so many of us flying in. I don't know what they're doing as far as weather. ATIS, VATSIM, we can see what they're doing. SBA, ATIS, winds are calm, 10-mile visibility, clear, 3-3, VOR or GPS runway 25, and visual approaches in use, landing and departing runway 25, 15 left, 15 right. So we know what to expect then. So we know that we're getting a visual approach runway 25. That's essentially what's going to happen. So we'll go back to our charts. We can unpin the ILS runway 7, and we're going to pin our VOR runway 25 for a visual approach. I'm assuming that's probably what we're going to get if that's what ATC is saying. So we'll plan for the VOR runway 25, and our transition, I don't think we have the Habit transition. We don't. So it's either going to be GVO, which is on our flight plan, but I don't think we want to take that. GVO is here, and then we have direct Habit, which is somewhere over here, and then it's going to be basically vectors in like that. So we're not going to choose a transition. We're just going to expect vectors, which I would assume is probably what we're going to get from LA Center. So that looks good. Let's go to our legs page. Let's scroll through here. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. So you can see there it is, Habit, and then it'll be radar vectors to Zax. So we've got that plugged in, so we'll leave that like that. We are going to leave the discontinuity in there. Just because we know that we're expecting some vectors around to Zax, and then Marnes, and then Golay. I think that is correct. Yes. All right, we'll call that correct. Okay, beautiful. Let's go to our perf page. Let's start plugging in some numbers. Let's go to our perf init. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to come back over here. We need to load the aircraft. So let's go to performance. We're going to flip this over to zero fuel weight. We're looking for a zero fuel weight today of 27,999. So 27,999, and we'll enter that. Good. We're definitely going to be on the closer to our tow weights here. Fuel for today's flight, 3475. 3475, we'll enter that in. Good. We'll set payload in simulator. We'll copy perf init data to the FMS. If we scroll over here now, you can see that everything has been set correctly. Zero fuel weight, 27,999. Good. We've got 70 passengers, so a full aircraft today down to Santa Barbara. And our bow weight, 2752. Good. Cruise altitude today, we're going up to flight level 310, 31,000 feet. We'll throw that into there. Beautiful. Our alternate altitude, if we need to, is going to be 12,000 feet to LAX. We'll execute that. Good. Go to our next page, ISA deviation and some winds. So ISA deviation today is going to be +4. We're looking at a tailwind, I believe initially. I'm just looking at this. Yeah, 22 knot tailwind, so I think it's going to be 22T. I think that's what that is, or T22. Yep, there we go. At cruise, it gets up to about 32 knots. So tailwind of 32 knots, and then in the descent, we're going to call 12 knots on the tailwind. Good, we'll execute that. Beautiful. Go to our next page. Perfect. So we're going to plan for 1,000 kilos of fuel on arrival. That's our reserves, and we're going to plan about a 400 kilogram burn on the way over to runway 1 left. Good. Let's go to our VNAV setup. On the climb, 290/Mach 77 is what we're going to be looking for, so we'll execute that. Over to our cruise page, again, Mach 77 on the cruise is what we're looking for. So I'm just going to reset that. I don't know. Oh, I have to do /.77. My bad. There we go. We'll execute that. And then on the descent, we'll go Mach 75/290, which is perfectly fine. So we can just put 75 and keep 290 in there. Beautiful. And then I guess our VPA, we're looking at 4 degrees. I learned that from SimCFI. I'm not even quite sure what that is, but I learned that from SimCFI. Good. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Let's go back and start working on some systems. So upstairs, we'll get the EPU to the start position. Good. Let's run over here to our checklists. Crew and oxygen mask checked. Audio warning panel checked. Electrical power checked and set. Fire detection, FireX monitor completed. External lights have been checked. Fuel panel is good. Bleed air panel is good. APU panel, we just turned it on. Beautiful. Start panel checked. Hydraulics panel checked. Auto and on. So we'll go auto, on, auto, auto. Good. Hydraulic panel is set. ELT is armed. If you're wondering where the ELT is, it's right here. It's this guy right here. So that is armed as well. Beautiful. Cabin pressure panel checked and set. Air conditioning panel set. Anti-ice not required. Windshield heat goes to low. We'll bump that over to low. Good. Emergency lights are armed. We already did that. Standby compass checked. Nose wheel steering is in the off position. Clocks are set. Instrument panels checked. Upper pedestal checked. Thrust lever quadrant checked. Avionics checked. Trims. Trims are set. We just need to set all of those guys, and we're looking for a trim of 7.2. So we'll actually do that right now. So we'll put 7.2 on the trim value. Good. That is set and checked. Yaw damper engaged. So yaw dampers come on now. 1 and 2. Good. And source select panel is normal. We are on FMS 1, which is normal. Good. Before start checklist, passenger signs go on and on. Good. Landing elevation set. Altimeters should be 3... what is our altimeter? Yeah, 3029. Set and checked. Good. FMS is checked and set. IRSs are aligned in the nav mode. Radios and nav aids set. Actually, we need CTAF frequency. CTAF here in CTAF SFO. CTAF frequency is 120.5. So we'll plug that in, and then that's going to be our radios, and takeoff briefing is complete. We know what we're doing. We're expecting the Seagull 1 out of runway 1 left. Good. Cleared to start. We'll come down here. We'll go to performance. Sorry, we'll go to aircraft. We're going to disconnect the ground power. We're going to remove the wheel chocks. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. And I am going to get some lights in here. Just a little bit of floodlights for us all. Good.
San Francisco traffic United 2367 departing on the 1 left.
That is all good. That is all set. Wonderful. We'll put this guy over to our legs page. And we'll leave this guy to the direct page if we need it. Beautiful. Upstairs, EPU generators are on. We'll get the EPU bleed air on. Good. Everything is set. Beacon light is coming on as we're about to start moving. And that looks good to me, chat. Are we good to go? Sweet. If I missed anybody in chat when we were setting up the aircraft, my apologies. I just wanted to get the airplane basically set up so we can focus. It is, like I said, it's a little bit of a handful to get some things set up in this aircraft, but once you kind of get yourself in a little bit of a flow, it becomes a lot of fun, I promise. All right, those are off. Those are off. Good. 350 release day. I'm doing Delta 350 MSP DTW Atlanta LAX. That'd be a good one. That'd be really fun. Fuber, what's up, my friend? 37 months Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, Captain, are we ready for the 350? What's your first flight going to be? I am ready. I think our first... So, I think our first stream is going to be Atlanta to LA, back to Atlanta. I think that's going to be the plan for our first day. We're going to put VNav on, speed, altitude. That's good. Sweet. Back to legs. We are going to go straight pushback, just because I think straight pushback is the way to go. I think we're clear all the way around us. We're the last ones to get out of here. Park brake comes off. Good. And back to our checklist. So cleared to start. Personal electronic devices are off. APU is on. Electrics checked. Takeoff data is set. We know that. We've got V1 129, VR 130, V2 140. Good. Checked and set. Doors are closed and locked. Beacon light is on. Fuel pumps are on as well. Beautiful. And hydraulic pumps are all in the auto and on position, and parking brake is off. Beautiful. Let's go upstairs. We'll get our ignition switch on, and we'll go and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy these beautiful startup sounds, friends. He kept joining for late. I have to go bowling, but I'll watch as soon as I get back. I usually get back in 90 minutes. I'll see you after I'm done bowling. Sounds good, man. Have a great day, dude. JRH, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. I hope you're doing well. Alrighty, we are introducing fuel now. Anything above 20%. Intro fuel. Enjoy the startup. Joe B. Joe B is actually bowling today. Ooh, 777. Nice. Park brake is set. Beautiful. Doing a flight in 2020 per per LRH, landing 8:15 a.m. UK time around there. The headwind 330, 900 on VATSIM. Call sign Virgin 632. Nice. I hope you have a great flight, my friend. All right, upstairs, engine number uno. Start. Good. N2 percentage on the rise. Once again, anything over 20% N2 with an ITT of under, I think it was 120 degrees, you're clear to spool up those engines. So we'll get that ready here in a second. Hey, Cap, did you see that Canada beat the USA in overtime? I did. Yes, I was watching the game with a bunch of buddies, actually. All right, introduce fuel and idle. Enjoy. Almost at 80K we are. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy, dude. I don't know how he messes up his bed every time. Let's not mention the hockey game. Go, Canada, go. God, this sound pack isn't crazy. Can you get out and walk around? I saw a short where a guy was walking around on a certain island. That's in the new sim, Bob. So I'm using 2020 because 2024 doesn't run very well on my current PC. That's why we're going to be building a new PC here in the next little bit. All right, after start checklist, generators in the auto position, good. Electrics checked, bleed valves, auto packs on. APU goes off. Nose wheel steering gets armed, and that is good. Taxi checklist. Slats and flaps. 8 degrees. Slats and flaps. Beautiful. EPU is spooling down. Good. What else do we need here? Flight instruments checked. Free and clear. Good. And brake temps checked. Good. Before taxi checklist. Before takeoff. We're going to come down here. We're going to get stab trims and mock trims on. Good. We're squawking 3267. We've got the correct radios in. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. And everything looks good up there. I believe probe heats go on. Actually, is that part of the before takeoff? I don't know, but anyways, probe heats are on. And that looks good. Taxi lights come on. Park brake goes off. Then we'll start our taxi, friends. Gonna pin it here to the left. Washington, Florida at the bar was equally split with fans. Awesome atmosphere. That's great. That's very cool. I've been spending the last few weeks trying to get a 5090 at normal price with no luck. Yeah, it's seems to be impossible, to be honest with you. Alrighty, friends, let's get her going. Boy, this is sure a different view than when I was flying last night. Takeoff config okay. Seatbelts and no smoking looking good, friends. Let's go. Look at our taxi charts. Coming out of the ramp on Alpha. And we're going this way. Don't forget the block time. I don't know how to do block time on this because it just continues down. I mean, I guess we could start it on that one. And then if we come over here, we go to ET, and we leave that, and that'll be our flight time. Canadians and Senators tonight. I'll probably have it up on my second monitor. Yeah. Most likely will. Alright, we can take Alpha all the way around. Actually, I think it's Bravo. I think outers for... Make sure I'm not cutting anybody off. We're not. Good. God, this thing is so low to the ground, dude. It's so low to the ground. It's kind of crazy. What do I have my rolling cash set to in 2020? Nothing. No rolling cash. Have an aircraft departing right there in front of us. Nice. Feel like the cockpit and exterior of the CRJ. It is a beautiful airplane, man. It really is. It looks good. I'm not even going to deny that. Was that sarcasm? No. Just might have been flying something different yesterday. Sorry, a little tickle in my throat. Cap, what NHL teams do you live closest to? The Ottawa Senators. Hey Cap, can you use a butt kicker and Dayton Audio BST1 under your desk or seat and use SimShaker for aviators to trigger vibrations based on game events? I think you can. I don't, but yeah. Fun to fly except on the 200, correct. The 200 is terrible bad. I do agree. Any stream for the 727? I'm not buying anything from FSS, man. I don't care what the next product that they release. I'm not buying anything from them until they fix the EJs, man. Is the snow still thick? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You may have as well just said you're getting used to the 350. I didn't say that. Who said that? I don't think those words came from me. Do you know when you can stream it? I do. I can't tell you. But I do. New fan in the NHL, well, all I know is the Oilers and the Jets are the best teams. Canada is better than USA in hockey. Well, very close, man. Very close. Cap, whatever you live stream, my day gets and feels better. Well, thank you, Land On Airlines. Appreciate the kind words. Regardless of plane, what was the route you flew last night? Montreal to Toronto. My wonderful little test sector. My favorite test sector. Alright, we'll come back to Mr. Henry at Cruise. What was it like to fly? I don't know. I don't even know what happened last night. I have memory loss all of a sudden. What are routes for next week? I don't know. Going to be a busy one. Cap, do you have the 350? Can you say that? I can't say anything. Sorry, man. As much as I would love to, unfortunately, I cannot. Drunk pilot in command yesterday, exactly. Here in Georgia, 2-inch is too much for us. Yeah, you guys aren't prepared for all that snow, right? Yeah. Sudden amnesia occurs, exactly. Exactly. You stretch too much, no more memory, correct. I did play Delta Force yesterday. I don't know, Sasha. You'll have to wait and see. We do not know those things. Alrighty, we are gonna go nav track, good. We're gonna set takeoff, good. And I believe that was a southwest on the runway, lined up, ready to go, beautiful. You really like Delta Force that much? Maybe we should give it a shot again? Dude, I'm addicted. I'm pretty sure that's the correct word. Addicted to Delta Force. Alright, Southwest is departing. Beautiful. We're going to line up right behind him. Slot ourselves in right there. Aeroshite. Yeah. Not addiction, just dedication. Is that what we call it? I feel like that's being nice. Alright, friends, holding short. Southwest is departing. Beautiful. San Francisco traffic, SkyWest 5218 lining up one left. San Francisco. What's the goal on Delta Force? Loot, scoot, ready to shoot. Wait. Yeah. Loot, shoot, ready to scoot. That is what you do. Landing lights are on. Strobe lights are on. Ding the passengers one last time. Good. Flight attendants, please be seated. The FSS E-Jets are making me mad. No FSS products until they finish those. Correct. I don't care how good that 727 is. I'm not giving them a dime until they finish what was promised years ago. Summer 2024. FMC VNAV coming, chat. Summer 2024.
Southwest 81 clear, runway 01 left, San Francisco traffic.
Alrighty. Let's quickly brief ourselves here with the departure. I believe it's just an immediate left turn. Yeah, from Speedy to Senzi, or sorry, from Speedy to Whammy. Septi. Why was I reading Speedy? From Sep-D to Whammy. And if we look at our PFDs, should be Septi and then Whammy. Good. We're all set up, chat. Ready to rock and roll. Why make a promise you can't keep? Welcome to Flight Sim, man. Sometimes I hate the iFly. The VNAV just acts up despite being set up. I don't know if it's only for me. Right after departure, it went down to 1,800-foot nosedive when the altitude was set to 10,000 in the McDo. That's weird. What the hell just happened there? Is he landing on one right? That's an odd arrival. You don't see that very often. What flaps do you usually use for takeoff? 8 degrees of flaps. You have two options. If you go to the EFB, you go to Performance, you have flaps 8 or flaps 20. 99% of the time, I'm pretty sure they're departing flaps 8. Alright, that is all good. Next will be our climb checklist. Oh, you know what? We forgot our man flow. There we go. Alrighty. Not quite sure what that airplane... Looks like he's stopped on the runway over there. Maybe he had an emergency. San Francisco traffic, SkyWest 5218 departing one left. Same thing. Alright, friends. Yoke cams coming on. You guys ready to rock and roll? Let's do it. Sounds are going up. Let's have some fun. Is Delta Force free? It is. Yes, correct. Alright, throttles are up. Enjoy, friends. Slight nose down pressure. And we're looking for that second click. There it is. Toga. Takeoff power set. I'll give you a behind. This is really how you can only hear the engines. Beautiful. We're vibing. We're airspeed alive. We're 80 knots. We're neutral on the yoke. V1 rotate, chat. Just hold it. Let it come nicely. There she goes. Positive rate. Gear up. Follow your flight directors. And she becomes a whisper jet. And we're airborne. I think I prefer flying the 700 over the 900. 700 just feels like it's a little bit smoother. Beauty. Right, passing 1,500 feet, throttles into the climb detent. We'll go speed track. We'll go nav track. Oops, nav track. Get you away. Speed track. Good. And we're going to bump the speed up. We're going to go 240 on the climb. We'll start our left turn. 240, left turn. Let's go flaps up, position 1. And we're going to keep that left turn going all the way around. Let's go flaps clean, above T-speed. And I already think the aircraft is doing weird things. We're going to go direct whammy, and we're going to execute that. Good. Beauty. How's the CRJ been? It's okay. It definitely still needs some work, man. If you're okay with some weird systems and weird things going on, you'll probably be okay flying it. Alright, we're switching over to Unicom 122.8 for us. Advisory frequency, whatever you want to call it. And we're direct whammy climbing through 6,000 feet here in a second. Hope the flight model gets updated. Yes, apparently it has. Your Sim CFI is really helping Aerosoft beta test the aircraft, and he's a real-world RJ pilot, so he has said that a lot of things are being updated and fixed. So, good news. Good news for us, chat. Good news for us. All right, we're through 7,500 feet, climbing 8,000 now. And there's 8,000 feet. We're going to engage autopilot 1. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. How do you get access to the AnyBuilds 350? You got to wait till it releases, man. Any idea when they will release the update? No. We have no idea of when the update will be released. That's good news. That's really where this is lacking. I do agree. Yes. Yusuf, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. No floaties to us. Do you understand this bird brings us back to 2021? Yeah. It's, I mean, not a lot has happened to this airplane since then, man. All right, we'll sync up our headings. We're going to go for our climb speed today. 290 knots in the climb. We'll set that now. 290 climb. Beautiful. All of our lights can go off. We are above 10,000 feet. We're going to keep the seatbelt signs on for now, just because some of this weather, we may end up punching through a little bit of these clouds. The update is coming within a week. For this airplane, I don't believe that, but hey, sure, why not? To each their own, right? Maybe. I know that it's been in heavy development, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a partner code with the Phoenix A320? I don't, Mr. Strange. No, unfortunately, man. No partner codes for me. Love this sound pack, though, especially from like back here just behind the wing. The sound pack is absolutely incredible. What add-ons do you recommend for Microsoft? Too many to name, to be honest with you. Far too many to name. Bought the standard 2024 last night to fly the 330, 321 and see the cabin of the 350 when I buy it. Good purchase? Sure, as long as you're happy with it. Do you have the 350? Amnesia. It's the CRJ that doesn't have autopilot. No, the CRJ has autopilot. It doesn't have auto throttle. No auto throttle, so you are constantly manipulating the throttles. Has autopilot, no auto throttle. Seems if I keeps bringing up shit that's wrong with it and Hartman keeps delaying it. Maybe. I don't know. my top 3 add-ons, I don't even know, man. I'd have to take a look. You definitely have to have an aircraft and a scenery in there, and then probably a utility. I don't know. Is it still worth it to play X-Plane 12? If it is for you, man, no person is the same when it comes to simulators, man. There's no right or wrong answer. If you enjoy using it, then it's perfectly fine, right? Does anyone develop a good Ottawa scenery for Microsoft? Yes. Roman Design, I believe is what it is. Roman Design, CYOW. Great scenery. Great scenery. All right, seatbelt signs to the auto position. Flight attendants can start the in-flight services. And we have to do the rest of our checks here. So fuel flow goes back to auto. Good. Bleeds and APU are set. Good. Thrust levers, thrust reversers off. Yes, correct. And CAS has been checked. Good. Next is our descent checklist. Beautiful. Was thinking GSX, FS Realistic, and seeing where that takes me. Yep, those are great things to have. I would agree with you on that one. 18,000 feet, standard barrow pressure, 2992. Good. I don't think that sets this one, though. We have to go standard on that one. Good. 2992 as well. Beautiful. So contemplating whether I should buy the Premium Deluxe, but I realized I don't need the 787 because I already have it in 2020. Yep, there you go. Everything transfers over as well, so yeah. Cap with you while cleaning out the storage shed. Sounds good, man. Hopefully you're staying warm out there. Nothing too crazy. In my opinion, this is the biggest thing with the CRJ right now, is you see how it's like constantly hunting down the path? It's a little bit weird. It doesn't like to like make these turns very smoothly. It's constantly going left and right to try and adapt and get onto the path. I think that's probably one of the biggest problems I've seen with this airplane. A little bit weird that way. All right, we're coming up on 21,000 feet. Beautiful. On the climb out, friends, we should have the coast out there to the left of us, which we do. Beautiful. You can see the airplane still trying to hunt down that straight path. Still banking left and right and left and right. Does weird things. Dan Barry. Good to see you, my friend. Did you get Henry's DNA back? I did! Exclamation point Henry in chat. My wife and I are in New York City for the weekend, flying to LaGuardia yesterday via the RNAV X-Ray 31 approach. Of course, I was the geek calling out all the waypoints to her as we were coming in. Very cool. That'd be awesome, man. What do you plan on moving to 2024? Been flying 2020 for the last couple of months. 24 is too buggy and just don't feel complete yet. Yep, waiting for some updates, man. I think you nailed it on that one. Waiting for that one. Yeah, the LNAV is, yeah, funky at best. You can see it just constantly hunting. Like, we're in a straight line. Every other third-party add-on aircraft would fly this in a straight line. And this airplane is constantly hunting, making left and right turns. I'm just bummed about the 350 cabin in 2020 versus 2024. It's a cabin, man. Who cares, dude, to be honest with you. I mean, when I fly the airplane, I'm usually from up here. Like, I don't know too many people that sit like this and go, wow, a cabin. Cool. I mean, other than like maybe the first time you buy the aircraft, to be able to walk through the cabin and see it, I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. For that price, I mean, it works in 2024, man. I mean, for that price, you're also getting 2 airplanes. You're getting an airplane that works in 2020, and you're getting an airplane that works in 2024. I think we all need to be just... I've seen so many comments about people upset that there's no cabin in 2020, and it's truly one of those puzzling things. I personally don't think I could ever be a developer, man. If I had to deal with some of the stupidity that I've seen over the last little bit, I don't think I could be a developer, chat. I don't think I could do it. You get 2 versions of the aircraft. You get the A350-900. You get the A350-1000. So you get 2 variants of the airplane. And people still want to find things to complain about because there's no cabin in the 2020 version. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just impossible to please everybody, I guess, right? It's really impossible to please everyone. That's really, I guess, what it's coming down to. But I just... I don't know, man. To me personally, a cabin is the least of my worries. The least of my worries, you know? It's got to be, it's just got to be probably number 99 on the list of 100 things that I look for in a third-party aircraft. It's crazy how people are more worried about interior features instead of simulator performance. Well, and that's exactly it. I think people that complain about it don't understand. The reason there is no cabin in the 2020 version, it's not like they just woke up and decided, you know what, guys, we're going to screw over the community. We're not going to put a cabin in the 2020 version. It's obviously done for a reason. They did it because of the performance. The performance in 2020 compared to 2024 is shockingly bad. For anybody that's used 2020, you know how bad performance can get sometimes, especially when there's added polygons and all kinds of extra detail that is not really there. The main reason why there is no cabin in the 2020 version is the sim performance. The sim performance is not good. It's single core performance, so adding a cabin made it too heavy on frames, so they made the conscious decision to give people better performance, and that's the reason why, you know? Anything new nice at Wavy? I haven't looked, Bob, to be honest with you. I haven't bought anything in a while. Yeah. Shockingly bad, says the man who literally just said he's waiting for updates on 2024 because of how bad it is. Bro, you need to put down the peace pipe. I get it. You're upset because I called you out because you're mad that there's no cabin. First of all, I never said that. I never called you dumb. I just said that it's silly that people, for that price, are still going to find something to complain about. Just simmer down, man. Calm down. Go take a walk. Go take a stroll. Do whatever you got to do. Calm down, man. Let's bring a little bit of a better positive vibe in here, all right? No need to get all upset, dude. You could be bummed out, and you could be bummed out all by yourself. It's okay, man. I promise you, you'll still be able to fly the airplane even though there's no cabin. I promise. Fly by Mo. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted members, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you for your support. And everybody, if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. People need to understand it was meant to be a product for 24. They had to be grateful they decided to even make a 2020 version. No, 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 no. There is no grateful. Don't be so silly. Thanks for the inspiration over all these years. I look up to you. Well, thank you very much, Mo. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that probably 90% of people don't give a shit about the cabin. That's more so what I was getting at. If the cabin upsets you, if there's no cabin in the 2020 version and that upsets you, I think you need to look at the bigger picture and see what you're actually getting for your product. Not only are you getting an airplane for 2020 and 2024 at no extra cost, you're also getting 2 variants of the aircraft. You're getting the 900 and the 1000. I just find it kind of crazy to me that people are still finding things to complain about. That's where I kind of just am a little bit lost. You're literally getting everything that you could ask for one single price. I don't know. It's wild to me. CST, $5 donation. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
Yeah, hey, man. I'm upset. Upset. It's okay. I'm pretty sure we just lost a subscriber, but that's okay. I keep my my Phoenix cabins off. So do I, man. I mean, like I said, other than like the first time that you buy an aircraft and you go walk through the cabin, when else do you really go into a cabin? I never understood the people getting upset because there's no cabin to an airplane. I just don't understand that one. That's something that's maybe beyond my my simple brain can comprehend, I guess. I don't know. Performance above all, absolutely. If having no cabin means that I get an extra 10 FPS, absolutely, 100%. Very well said, my friend. Same thing with a 380 and no cabin. It's about the performance, man. That's really what it comes down to. 2024 is much more optimized. Now, 2024 uses a hell of a lot more VRAM, but 2024 is much more optimized, which allows them to do that. Major Mark, dropping the $5 donation.
Everyone
Thank you, my friend.
Stop complaining now.
No, how dare you. JW with the $5 donation. Happy early Monday. Thank you, Major Mark. Thank you, JW. Appreciate you guys,
Happy
man.
early Monday.
Thank you for the support, gentlemen. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly, Buckeye. That's exactly it, man. I've never seen anybody just get so defensive over what I said. I don't even think I said anything bad. My God, that guy was here with his fucking pitchfork. How about you go to the AnyBuilds Discord and you show that kind of passion instead of coming to a content creator who has absolutely nothing to do with AnyBuilds. Go to the AnyBuilds Discord and share your displeasure of no cabin. The fuck does coming on my live stream and bitching about no cabin have anything to do with what we're doing right now? Absolutely nothing. Looking forward to seeing what improvements the Phoenix has over the standard 320. Oh, quite a bit, Mr. Strange. Quite a bit, man. The Phoenix is, yeah, much higher level of detail, if you will. Yeah. I'm far more calm than you are about all of this. Dude, you came in here off your rocker. You were ready to fight when I said that the cabin meant absolutely nothing. You were pulling words out of my mouth that you said that I called you dumb. When did I call you dumb? You came in here ready to fight for your cabin, my friend. And I shared my experience with cabins and why I think that they're not needed. You were ready to fight this afternoon, my friend. So don't come in here saying like I'm in a bad... How am I in a bad mood? I'm in a great mood. I'm over here flying my CRJ. Having a great day, man. You came in here screaming about a no cabin in the 350 in 2020, and I explained why there's no cabin.
588 Gaming donated 10 Canadian dollars. I am upset. There is no cabin. I always like spending my weekends at the cabin. Oh wait, wrong cabin.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, XLT. Wrong cabin. Maybe play Cabin Simulator or something? I don't know, man. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mike flies south 27 months as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my friend. 27 months. Incredible. Never understood the cabin thing. I look around it once. I set some window views, and I never look around the cabin again. That's exactly what I was getting at. But I'm a meanie. I'm a mean person. I was just trying to put things into perspective. That's all it was, man. That's all it was. Never understood it. Never will I understand it. There's legit people that won't buy an aircraft because there's no cabin. And that's the truly puzzling part of it all. Well, admit I like the cabin feature in the sim, but honestly, if I want it to be really immersive, stay in the cockpit during the flight like IRL. Well, I mean, yeah. Afraz, thank you. On a different note, can we get a CRJ cabin tour? Sure. There you go. Whee! Does this thing even open? I don't even think this opens. Nope. You can't go in. Sorry. Does this actually not open? No, it doesn't open. Sorry, no cabin tour. Can't we all just imagine the empty cabins or cargo jets? We could. Yeah. There's cabin coming in the next CRJ update. Well, there is one. You have to trick the camera. You can go into it. It's not a very well-modeled cabin, but you can go into it. Hey, it's better than the Aerosoft 330. Hey guys, welcome to my flight sim stream. Just gonna sit here for a couple minutes and enjoy the cabin. I quite like it. It's nice. Man, what a top tier add-on. Any stroopwafels on this flight? Maybe. Shit, I haven't had a stroopwafel in forever, man. Alright, that's enough. It's enough cabin for me, chat. Alright, we are getting no top of descent because there's a discontinuity. Nah, we'll worry about it. We'll worry about it when we're in with LA Center. We should be with LA Center here shortly. If we look at this and we turn this magic thing on. Is this still broken? It is still broken. Man, they really broke this with the beta. Robert!
I wonder if Microsoft is working on Cabin Simulator next.
Maybe, dude. Maybe, man. Till this day, I don't know how to use free camera to walk into the cabin, so I'll never hear me complain about it. I forget, well, I rebinded all of my keybinds. I made them back, like, I use period and comma to move back and forth, and then the arrow keys up, down, left, right. But try your dog to land the plane with his foot, please. I don't know how that's going to work. He looks like he's quite happily sleeping over there. Robert, thank you very much, man, for the $10 donation. Unbelievably kind, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, we've got LA Center 126525. 126525. Beautiful. Tune to them.
For Frontier Flight 3156.
Scout 3022, cross Bono at 9,000, then clear for the RNAV Yankee runway through and left approach.
The Bono 9,000, clear for the RNAV Yankee 31 left.
Need to make an airline mechanic simulator. I'm surprised nobody has it.
Flight 21,
to be honest with you.
land, wind calm.
If not using frame gen, better to use DX11 or 12. Probably DX11, Tom.
24 right, clear land.
Clear to land, 24 right, 12 good evening, LA Center. Southwest 81 is flight level 260 going down to 5,000 feet.
United 2367, fly direct to the field, descend and maintain 3,000, advise on your field in sight.
3,000, advise on field in sight.
Kept the Black Hawk down, add-on this morning for a bit, like what I saw so far. Nice, very cool. Very cool, man.
511 kilometers, just maintain 10,000, resume on navigation.
Sim on that 10,000, flight limit.
LA Center, good morning, SkyWest 5218, flight level 310.
Sky 62, you are good morning. Jet Blue 411, contact Vegas approach 13510.
Alright, no descent yet. He said good morning. Pretty sure using DX11 on FS24 fixes the VRAM issues. I don't think you can use DX11 on FS24. I thought it was DX12 only. I could be wrong, but...
Southwest 81 is descending through flight level 220 going down to 5,000 feet.
I'm going to try lossless scaling FG in DX11 and it's a gift from God. I haven't tried it, no.
Mini
bird chicken sandwich?
Southwest 81. Southwest 1482 with you on the Padre, so departure, pass in 1000.
South 1482, climb to about 3.
All right, we got to get ready to descend here soon.
United 2667, field inside.
That's 2367, clear bridge approach on the 25, on the 25 third line.
On the 25 third line, United 2667, Vegas.
JetBlue 411, contact Vegas approach 13540.
Landing aviation set, fuel is checked, TCAS is set, radar is on. CAS good. Landing data. We're looking for 136 knots. That is check and approach briefing is done. Basically, our descent checklist is ready to go.
And LA Walker 1942 is about 16.
But we're definitely, we're about 80 miles from the field, so we're definitely going to want to start our descent here soon.
1942, Roger, make...
Fix and eat smothered breakfast burritos. Oh, it sounds so good right now, man. I see the note in chat saying this isn't the updated CRJ. Why don't you have it updated? Is there something wrong with it? Hasn't been updated in 2 years, Bennett. Major Mark. Thank you, man.
Breaking news. CRJ is delayed indefinitely due to no cabin. Bummer.
Huge no floaties to you, Major Mark. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you, man.
Jets going into 25, so maybe 3. Roger, on the field set.
All right, runway 33 roll expected, and we'll call the field, Walker 1942.
Center SkyWest 5218, ready for descent, please.
SkyWest, 55, 57, make sure you maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, 55. Done.
Stop at 1716, maintain 5,000, expect the visual approach on the 25.
Maintain 5000, expect the visual for 25, Southwest 1716.
Skywards 5218, radar contact plus 310, cross habit, maintain 5,000, expect the visual approach on the 25.
All right, habit for 5, we'll expect the visual 25, SkyWest 5218. All right, habit for 5,000.
24, any chance you can climb 380?
Let's bug this in, 5,000. We're going to go vertical speed. And we're going to start descending. And we're going to kind of plan this out probably closer to about 3,000 feet per minute, somewhere around there. Pull the power back. And around 3,000 feet per minute is what we're going to aim for. And that should be pretty good. If we have a look-see here, almost we'll be there at about 30, we'll go 3,200 feet per minute.
1942, make straight in, runway 33 left.
There we go. Sweet. On the descent, friends. Make sure the seatbelt sign goes back on.
Land 33 left, hold short 25, Walker 19.
G90s were singing on the Frankfurt departure last night. Can't beat those toga sounds. So good, man. So good.
Angel 4, speed 290 knots, Alaska 743.
You do back to California or Santa Barbara, Charburger? That sounds good.
Roger,
we'll keep maximum speed forward, Alaska 743.
Got a 553, descend to the Angel 4, arrival, expect number 24, right? Speed 2.
Alrighty, and on the descent, we are going to plan 290.
Stand by the Angel 4 arrival, we'll expect 24 right.
There we go.
270 on left, Delta
Good.
5, base 3.
And we are descending, chat. Descent checklist is good. Before landing checklist will be the next one. Good. Altimeter in Santa Barbara is 3024, 3024. And we'll get some minimums. 920 on the MDA. So we'll flip this over to MDA, punch this one. 920 is what we're looking for, chat. For our minimums, 920. Oops, I don't know what I just hit. I think it was that. 920. Good. Bring that power back.
Number 801, Papa. Stand by.
Look at the views out there, man. Beautiful.
At center Southwest 1716. Do you want us on?
Been watching since before I had my private. Just finished my first trip as a regional pilot. Hey, very cool, Thomas. Congratulations, man. Absolutely awesome.
Landing 2 on 33 left.
Copy. 2367 requesting crossing runway 25.
2367 crossing runway 25.
God, I love flying in California, chat. Chat, what should we do tomorrow? Let's start a poll.
Southwest 511, expect the Alice number 24 right aboard.
14,900.
I'll expect the ILS 24 right to 511. And somebody else called, was that Bravo Zulu Hotel 210?
Copy that. Brit Air 210 with you at 16,200.
Brit Air 210, climb to about 260.
Climb to 260, Brit Air 210.
LA Center.
All right, I'll let you guys decide what we do tomorrow, chat.
Climbing through 160 for 190.
Frontier flight 7.
Air balloon.
Where are you?
Nice.
Sorry.
E350.
5 miles.
You guys are naughty. You guys are naughty.
4772, climb to about 350.
350.
Where's the 350 option?
Los Angeles Center.
Soon, TM.
208 Bravo Mike's about 30 miles north of Shafter, checking in flight level 310.
Man, look at those views out there. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Good morning.
Los Angeles Center, UPS 205, Faten 20, ready for taxi.
The A320 is you just bought it.
Which airport? Ontario. UPS 205, heavy runway 26 right, taxi via Whiskey 1, Whiskey cross number 26 left, altimeter 3023. Connection with Souza, taxi 26 right, UPS. 801 Papa.
801 Papa.
Actually, give me 1 second. 1716, turn left heading 070.
Left turn 070.
All right, 3024 for our Barrow.
Flighting 180.
Flighting 180, Scott 5567.
3024 is in.
81, depart Habit 180.
Departing Habit 180, Southwest 81.
3024 is setting our backup. Good.
Right, 739, climbing to about 280.
Compass flight level 280, American 739.
Alaska 743, expect the LS.
Davis, good to see you, my friend. Hey, man, what's up, my Canadian brother, man? Are we talking 2024? Nope, 2020.
Now speed reduced to, what's your indicated still?
This is my first ever paid aircraft app. I took my V card.
Right now, left to
Jesus.
743.
All right, reduced to 280 knots now.
Down to 280 knots now, left to 743.
And 801 Papa, sorry for the delay. You're cleared to Torrance, LaSalle, maintain 1010,000, departure frequency 126.5 and score 126.52, sorry, and score 5137.
Okay, we're cleared to Torrance as filed. Climb maintain 10,000, squawk 5167. 5137, and departure's on you.
801 Papa, read back correct, altimeter 3036, change to advisory frequency, CTAP frequency. For your departure, advise airborne this frequency.
Roger, what's the,
I don't know, you need to find that out. .CTA.
What's with the heavy,
KL35.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I just...
No, that's the aircraft.
Altimeter.
Top seven, that 3036.
That's not a breathing effect. That's just the aircraft getting bounced around a little bit.
Stand by, Walker 1942, cross number 25, taxi to Balkan.
All right, we'll cross runway 25. Thank you, Chaz. We'll see you Walker 1942.
All right, we're coming up on 10,000 feet. We're bringing that speed back.
Southwest 1250.
240, and we'll shallow that descent rate to about 1,200 feet per minute as we bleed off some of that speed. Looking for 230 on the speed. Good. There's 10,000 feet. We'll get our lights on. Good. Suez real turb? I do, yes. How to set the eye tracker. I have a video on my YouTube channel. Relax. It's not a live stream. It's an actual video, but I have a video of how to set up the Tobii eye tracker. If that's what you're talking about.
All right, 330, 4,000, 511. Did it. At 127, remind me when you're at 3,000, please.
We'll let you know, Jeff, 12010.
Sky 5218, depart Habit, heading 180.
Depart Habit, heading 180, SkyWest 5218.
180.
180, correct. All right.
55, 57, fighting
180.
Visual approach number 25.
070 for the visual.
Good.
59, so.
All right, and we can continue that descent rate. About 2,000 feet per minute should be good. Currently de-icing the Phoenix 320 in Montreal. Nice. Did my first full flight in the CRJ a few days ago. Took me a long time to figure out how to plane properly because of no auto throttle. Yes, it can be a little bit of a handful with no auto throttle. I do agree with you on that one. It can definitely be a handful.
Cross circus at 14,000, cleared islands runway 25 left approach. South of 1716, descend to maintain 3,000, fighting 360.
Alright, down to 3,000, 360, Southwest 1716.
United 684, cleared islands runway 25 left approach.
Let's do 5 left in 684.
Then Alaska 743, circus at 14,000, cleared islands runway 25 left approach.
Circus at 14,000, cleared ILS 25 left approach, Alaska 743.
The airports are right there, chat.
Cleared islands runway 24 right approach.
Cleared ILS 24 right approach, Delta 553.
Looks like we have an aircraft out there in front of us, 4,900 feet.
205, ready for departure, Alconium. Southwest 1430, are you on voice?
Alrighty, there's Habit. We're going to go heading mode, 180.
Okay. Where are you? Sorry, I don't even see you. Okay, there you are. So I don't handle any emergencies. I've got too many aircraft. Go back offline and manage your emergencies yourself, please. Alaska 1524 radar services.
Use the desk mounts for your throttles? No, I built a little stand for my throttle. Sits right to the right of me.
1716, the field is currently at your about 10 o'clock.
All right, 5,000 feet. Looking good.
Field site, Southwest 1716.
Speeds at 230.
Clear visual approach number 25.
Start bringing the throttles up a little bit.
Southwest 1716.
Southwest 81, flying 070, vectors visual 25.
070, vectors for visual.
And we're going to set our VREF speed, 136 knots. Good. I'll work out some things here. Arm those guys.
127 right turn heading 050, join runway 8.
Good. 5,000 feet, maintaining 230 knots. Matt, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back.
Right near the field inside to get you visual in.
You're from Santa Barbara. This is going to be awesome. Very cool, Daniel. Should be a really cool approach, man.
Negative, so far negative, but yeah, we do have it. We have it in sight.
South 511, clear visual approach, be 24 right.
All right, clear for visual, 24 right approach, 511.
2474, thank you, I've got you. 92309, December lucky one, arrival landing 27.
It is busy today for him to be doing this all by himself.
LA Center, Brit-Air 210, requesting flight level change to 240.
Brit-Air 210, time to 240.
Maintain
251994, contact Denver 127.65.
Davis.
Flight 1994, Denver Center 127.65.
In preparation for landing, pronounce flare. What's that?
The clearance to the lineup on the runway was a little short. Runway 26 right, clear to take off.
Uh-oh.
26 right, clear to take off, QPS 205. Scout 5218, plotting 070, vectors visual approach number 25.
070 vectors to the visual 25, SkyWest 5218.
Southwest 1716.
All right, 070 for us now.
Go land runway 25, Southwest 1716.
Vectors for the visual approach.
951 to 70 Angels 4, arrival expect runway 25 left.
We like a nice visual approach, chat.
Thank
you, Davis, for support, my friend. Appreciate you. Too soon, says Dan.
3000 still established, cleared ILS runway 8, accepted 127.
United Center, LA Center, 5532, prepare to San Francisco spot.
I'll get back to you. Delta 1177.
Go ahead, Delta 1177.
Climb maintain about 370.
Flight level 370, Delta 1177.
I'm going to start bringing that speed back a little bit. Looks like we're getting a little bit close to the aircraft in front of us. Also at 5,000 feet.
Alpha Foxtrot to 25 left.
Aired! Jesus. You guys are crazy, man. In preparation for landing, pronounce upside down. Oh, man. Thank you for the support as well, Aaron. Appreciate you, my friend. Davis and Aaron coming out. Comedians. Our weekend comedians. Alright, we're at 210. We're going to try and maintain that speed.
24 right, clear land.
24 right, clear to land. 511.
SkyWest 5557, turn left heading 350, descend maintain 3000 about the field site.
Left 350, now 3000, advising on the field site, guys. 557.
American 739, descend via the Angel 4, arrival expected to be 25 left.
Descend via Angel 4, arrival expect 25 left, American 739.
American 2474, descend to Hollywood 1, arrival expected to be 25
He's doing a great job considering how many aircraft there are right now.
1, expect 25 left, American 2474.
Number 208 Bravo Mike, Palace discussion, descend and maintain 11,000, altimeter 3025.
Down to 11,000 at our discretion, 8 Bravo Mike.
Delta 3807, climate to about 290.
290, Delta 3807.
Frontier 1994, did you call me?
Negative, Frontier Flight 1994.
Okay, Denver Center 127.65 then, bye-bye.
Blame Dan. CRJ has the engines on the back of the plane, right? Yes.
743, still need us to keep the speed up?
Delta 9.
Alaska 743, speed 250 below 10, speed your own discretion.
Speed my discretion, Alaska 743.
I just can't win.
United 684, runway 25 left to land.
Controller's on fire? He is. Doing a great job. Yeah.
United 684, runway 25 left to land.
Clear left, 25 left, United 684.
Alaska 743, traffic following 12 miles ahead, runway 25 left to land.
Wonder if that $30,000 is tax deductible.
57, how's it looking?
Passenger RV7 field in sight.
Alright, clear visual approach, runway 25 to land, wind calm.
Get the visual clear to land, 25.
What do I feel like Dan smokes cigarettes to deal with all the blaming?
Flighting 360, descend maintain 3000, about the field in sight.
360, 3000.
Did the CRJ finally get updated? Oh, look at the pinned message up top.
127, wind calm, runway 8 clear to land.
Clear land, runway 8, accepted, 127.
Delta 553, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Rightos, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, hope you're doing well.
Delta 6303, ready, guys.
Shadow Gallery with the $2 donation as well. This is in preparation for landing, check cabin presence. Yes, we're all here. Present.
3 miles from 29 Palm. VOR, I would like to cancel the IFR. We have good visibility.
I am here, Chad. No problem.
Bye-bye. United 2368, descend and maintain 5,000.
Can't find the pic on my Instagram? It's there. Exclamation point Insta in chat and then follow the Nightbot command.
Denver Center. Denver Center.
It is there, I promise.
Southwest 1716 cross, 15 left, 15 right, tank to the balcony. Make sure you check next time.
Can we land from seat 15A? Hey, got that cabin, baby. Hey, chat, we're going to prepare for landing now. We're going to land from this view. Airport's right there. We do have it in sight.
1152, runway 2 full up, taxi echo.
24 left, via from the Apollo 60.
Scanning even 931 heavy.
So it wants us at Zach's at about 1,700 feet.
Just squawk 0237.
So I hope he gives us a little bit lower, but
Alaska 31, 3000 airfield.
we'll see what he says.
Locked.
Alaska 1524.
What perfect timing. Can we get a cabin presence? Best regional jet for Microsoft. There's not a lot, man, unfortunately. There's not a lot.
Whiskey to runway 26 right.
EBS 1000, runway 26 right, taxi via Whiskey 1.
There's not a lot, unfortunately.
Runway 26 left.
Alrighty, and vacating the runway, we will be turning left all the way down Alpha Crossing and then into the terminal.
360, descend and maintain 3000, advise you on the field site.
Alright, fly heading 360, 3000, and we'll advise in sight. SkyWest 5218. Alright, 360 on the heading. Boy, this...
81, direct to the field, call the field
good.
site.
We're going to go Altitude 3,000. Good. Vertical speed. Descend.
Thank you. Cleared visual approach runway 25.
Good.
25, clear to land.
Cut the power. Good.
Visual approach runway 25. Southwest 81. Clear to land.
And we'll report the field, which we're going to have here momentarily. If we start looking out the window, you can see the field is right here, chat. So we do have the field, so we'll call that. Then we'll fly the approach. The last approach to the RJ last week, we had a flap fail. Hope your approach goes much smoother. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Flaps 1. Start slowing her down. There's 3,000. We're good. Looking to get to VATSIM, but no experience with ATC. What is your guys' advice? Check out Say Intentions. There's a 24-hour trial period where it'll help. LA SkyWest 5218, runway in sight.
3,400.
SkyWest 5218, clear visual approach runway 25.
Clear visual approach runway 25, SkyWest 5218, thanks. Right, we're really going to start slowing her down now. My airplane, I'll throw on the yoke cam. You guys can enjoy this beautiful visual approach. We're going to keep it descending. We're going to get our flight directors off. Don't need those on anymore. Good. We got our VAP speed set. Good. I'm going to throw out the gear now. It's going to really help us slow down. We do have traffic in front of us about like 3 miles. I don't know how well this is going to work, Chad. Let's go flaps 8 degrees.
Landing 26 left.
Center House bearings 166 through 12.5.
Good. Sounds are up.
Flight level 2, 4 zeros for 166.
Flaps 20 degrees. Trying to slow her up here. Final VAP speed.
Canadian Express 51. Thank you. American 3116, descend the Rockstar 4.
And we'll go flaps full for landing.
Rockstar 426 left, American 3116.
All right, beautiful. I was asking for your setup because I'm trying to find a desk. We just looked interesting. Where'd you get it from and what it's called? It's just a regular L desk, man. Nothing crazy to it, to be honest with you.
SkyWest 5218, wind calm, runway 25, clear to land.
25, clear to land, SkyWest 5218, thanks.
GPS 1000, runway 26 right, 7 takeoff.
All right, landing checklist is complete. Got the airport out here in front of us, friends. We're looking good.
American 739, descend via the Angel 4 out for 25 left.
Angel 4 arrival for 25 left, American 739.
Bridget 210, descend with Disney 6 arrival, runway 20 right today.
20 right.
God, I love visual approaches, Chad. They're always so much fun to fly.
Brit Air.
All right, sounds are up.
That was 2265, we got a 78 big shape food. Southwest 2265, radar service 78, big chain food. Sky 657, thanks for holding in there. Across runway 15 left and 15 right, taxi to Boston.
We're looking good. Captain Diaz, 53 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. You said you custom built an underhang part? No, it's just a little side table that sits beside me.
Do you want to give us an altimeter?
Anything menu control is fun, yes. What aircraft won for tomorrow? Right now it looks like the Phoenix A321 is winning. We're going to leave that open till the end of stream.
And Southwest 2265.
All right, chat, focus up time.
FedEx 3951, cross circus at 14,000, then cleared on at Zulu runway 25 left approach.
Focus time, baby.
Alaska 743, did I give you the landing?
What a beautiful approach.
Yes, you did. Alaska 743, we'll cut it to land.
Thank you. FedEx 3951.
Back in your XP days, you ever do fly the Challenger 650? No, I did not.
Maintain 11,000.
Too expensive for my taste for a business jet, to be honest with you.
Southwest 1430, expect the RNAV, Yankee runway 31 left approach.
1,000.
1,000 feet.
American 739, cross circus at 14,050 on RNAV, Zulu runway 25 left approach.
Beautiful. Looking good. There's minimums. Continue. Showing a little bit high on the slope. We'll bring the power and... Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that.
Sync rate.
Okay, cross
Fighter jet status, chat.
Sync rate.
3951.
Sync rate. 300.
Here we go, back on track, looking good.
LA Center, good day, United 2241, flight level.
And Solar, can you turn on your transponder, please?
100.
SkyWest 6303 on after dark, runway 25 right, just
30.
On after dark,
20.
25 right, just take up. Sorry, I'm putting on Alpha to catch up for you guys.
10.
Yeah, we're right there. Perfect. Nose down gently, reversers are out, decelerating.
2241, radar contact, plus 310.
60 knots, reverser stowed, manuals. And we'll hit the exit here to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Santa Barbara. Beauty. Little bit floaty on that one, but that's okay. We'll take that. Nice approach. Nice approach, my friends. Vacating to the left. There we go. Clear the runway.
Solar 964, heavy total short 25 left. Holding short.
Cool. Ground, spoilers, and flaps going clean. Not too shabby, my friends. After landing checklist, APU goes on. Transponder good, slots and flaps 0, lights are set. And probe heats go off. After landing checklist complete. Good. Considering needs a major update, I don't know when the last time it's been updated. I think it was version 1.01 or something, I believe is what it was. Did you get the desk on Amazon? No. I got the desk on... Where did I get the desk? What's another one of those big ones? Flight time, I think it was like 50 minutes or something, 53 minutes. It goes away in the RJ. As soon as you land, the flight time goes away. It's a little bit weird. No, not IKEA. What's the online one? You order it online. Wayfair. Wayfair, I got just what you need. Isn't that their commercial or something like that? Wayfair, that's the one. I got it on sale.
Sky 5218, cross 15 left, 15 right to parking.
Cross 15 left, 15 right to parking, thanks.
Then 2368, sliding 070, descend and maintain 3000.
Alrighty, chat. Upstairs. Ooh, the APU's already starting. Nice. Turn those guys off. Good.
American 2474, cross Seaview at 12000.
Beautiful. What a good flight, chat. Happy with that one. A little bit floaty. A little bit spicy on the approach into short final there, but not too bad. Good time to check DMs. This guy, man.
Yes, I do.
Davis just sent me this. Ready for landing. Fucking guy, man. We're just upside down.
Alright, make straight out departure runway 16 right.
Oh,
man.
Too much,
Take
dude.
care of the Charlies
Too
or
much.
the Bravos for right now. It'll pick you up in the air.
If only I had Nitro, would have sent you a clip of the landing. You can clip videos. Not sure how true to life this aircraft is modeled, but the way I fly the RJ is to keep VRAS +5 on approach, then smoothly bring the power back at 100. Usually helps with the floaties. Damn, okay, I'll try and remember that, Daniel. I usually cut the power at about 50 feet. I was a little bit late cutting the power there because we had a lot of momentum coming in. Yeah, I'll try and remember that at 100 feet. Usually I do it at about 50, but it probably makes sense. Definitely help with the floaties, that's for sure. Alright, parking today. Use any one of these ones. We'll go to spot 3. Somebody might be there. Actually, hold on. Let's go to 4A. Does it even give me an option? Gates 4A. No. Good. Love to see a high fidelity 330 Neo instead of the headwind. Yeah, hopefully we get one. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes. APU is APU on? No, it didn't. Interesting. APU start? Yeah, there it goes.
Maintain 9,000, departure frequency 126.52, squawk 2036.
I think somebody is parked there. We may have to have a look at our parking. What about 5A? Is 5A an option? Gate. I see 2, 2B, and 4A. Well, that's not going to work for us, is it, Jack?
Takeoff, wind calm, altimeter 3023, stay clear of the Bravo, the Charlie for now.
I think we're going to use this stand right here then. She's all filled up.
Hold on, 964 heavy RNF to Docker, runway 25 right. Sorry, RNF to Hyper, runway 25 left, lift takeoff.
She's all filled up. Taxi lights are off.
Last 743.
You don't think any builds will take their 2024 A330 and modify it for 2020? I don't know. Microsoft owns the rights to that. Oh, you know what? We'll park over here. Microsoft owns the rights to that, so I don't know how that's going to work, to be honest with you. Surprised you didn't use VATSIM overlay on Navigator. It's not working, Mitchell, for me. It's like really bugged out right now, and I don't know why. Bit small of an airfield for Caps Conga lines. It is a small airport. You got that right. But it's a beautiful airport, man. Santa Barbara. We never get to fly in here. I figured it would be fun. It was either Burbank or Santa Barbara, but we've done Burbank recently, so I figured Santa Barbara was a good choice for today's flights. We're going to cheat a little bit here because we don't have any marshalers. We're going to ERP it right about there. Sounds good to me. Good. Park brake is going on. Beautiful. Upstairs, APU is on and available. Bus switches are good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Santa Barbara, baby. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to, yeah, wrong gate because you didn't give me any other options, GSX. Yep. Change facilities.
160 cent via the Johnny 5 arrival.
Yeah, I know. I know, GSX. It's okay.
If you can do, we'd love the 4-stack visual.
Okay, expect 4-stack visual on 15. Fronty flight 1326, contact Vegas approach 135.
GSX doesn't seem to be working nicely, so we're just going to restart it. Where are you? Restart. There we go. All right. Good. Well, here we are, friends. We're sitting on APU power. Might as well go to the aircraft, and we'll open up all the doors. Chocks are in place. Good. Bring some of those sounds down here, and then we'll go to GSX. Request deboarding. And there we have it, my friends. Beautiful. I would say that was a great first flight. Would we all agree? I think we would all agree, friends. Right, we'll turn some of this down. We've got some tunes bumping here for the next little bit. Turn the Henry cam back on. Hi, Henry. Alrighty, friends. Let's go and get ready here for the return flight back to San Francisco. Dealing with a little bit of a headwind on this flight back, so it should be a fun one. Alright. CRJ 700. Oh, look, we even have the bus showing up. I don't think they do that. I think this is a walkout stand, but... How do you reset GSX? Just go to the menu down here and then right click on it. Restart. How do you plan a flight like yours? Again, through the you do it through the free flight. Is the advisory VNAV modeled? Everyone thinks CRJ doesn't have VNAV, but we actually do. It's just advisory, and the autopilot can't control it. It's kind of modeled, Daniel. Not. I don't think it would have helped me in any which way. I also don't know how to set it up properly, but I don't think so. I don't think advisory. The aircraft does have a VNAV, which can control the autopilot. It will give you like a descent profile, but no, I don't think it's not very well done. We had another real-world RJ pilot in here, and he was saying the systems are about a 6 out of 10. So probably missing some key features, if you will. All right, we'll send off our flight plan. We'll get this ready to go. And hopefully it doesn't take us a year to get out of here. Fingers crossed. We're going up to 28,000 feet on the return flight. We'll reconnect with our new call sign. Good.
And United 2241, contact via gets approach 13510 today.
Alright, banner should be updated with the new call sign. Getting ready for the return flight. Looking good, chat. Looking good. We have Not Swan. Thank you very much for business class subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we've got Kieran celebrating 23 months. Hey, Cap, 1 month till 2 years. Cute pup. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support, dude. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was thinking if I got a regular desk, but I go under the table keyboard tray and put the hardware on there, would that work? Yep, that would work. Absolutely. As long as the keyboard was sturdy enough. Like what I did is I didn't install my keyboard, and I have just like a keyboard holder that goes and clips in. I can tell Aerosoft didn't do a good job modeling this thing true to life because the APU isn't MEL'd. Yeah, exactly. APU non-existent.
Yes, I am descending via RNAV for 20 right. For there.
Thank you, Bridge 210. The wind is calm, runway 20 right, clear land.
20 right, clear to land for there, 210.
Strike 739, wind calm, runway 25 left, clear land.
Runway 25 left, clear running right there, 739.
Hey man, planning on start streaming here on YouTube. Any pointers? Just do it for the right reason, man. Do it because you actually want to share your passion and your love for flight sim and aviation. Don't do it because you think you're going to get rich doing it. That's my best advice that I can give you. Remember when Henry yawned and barked at the same time? I do. Yes, I do. All right, let's jump back inside the aircraft. Let's start working on some things here for the return flight, friends. We're going to go to performance. We're going to start plugging in some numbers. So, 0 fuel weight on the return flight. We are looking at 26,613. 26,613. We'll enter that. Good fuel for the return leg, 3163. 3163, and we'll enter that. We're going to set payload, hit that twice, hit that a couple times. Good. Let's come down here to our flight plan. We're going to go to flight plan page. We're going to throw in some new numbers here. So we're going KSBA over to San Francisco. Good. Our alternate airport is going to be SMF. Good. Flight number for this return flight, SkyWest 5407. SkyWest 5407. Throw that into there. Execute that. Beautiful. We can go and actually we're not going to set anything else up because we got to grab our clearance. This may take a little bit, but we're going to grab clearance on this now. We're just deboarding the baggage. All right, there we go. And we'll get ATC turned up. And we'll hopefully get our clearance.
Sorry, Cold SkyWest 6277, Roger, climb maintain flight 340.
Maintain 340, SkyWest 6277.
And West Chef 1477 through 2400.
4077, radar contact 2400.
This guy's not giving you your IFR. You've been waiting 30 minutes. Most likely he forgot, but we'll try and get one. I would do a feat stream on YouTube. Think about how good it will do. Jesus. I think that's going to bring in a whole new clientele, to be honest with you.
Via Kilo Bravo for left.
Kilo Bravo for 25 right, American 213 Nadya.
Alright, center, 5532, requesting clearance.
So United 2368, sorry about that. Turn left on a heading, actually make the right turn.
I have questions.
Right turn heading 250. I'll get you back.
Nice.
Sorry, right, 250.
Scanner 3-1, which arrival should we expect?
Sir, just another question about the desk. Do you think using a 3M double-sided tape mount will mount the TC Airbus under the keyboard tray we were talking about earlier would be good? I don't know if I would tape mount it, to be honest with you. I would just go on Amazon and get a keyboard holder, to be honest. Something that clips in or screws into the desk.
For on the way to left, scanner 9.
That's what I would try.
25 left.
25 left, scanner 921.
Delta 3807, descend via the rounded 3 arrival, landing 1 left.
Descend via the rounded 3 and landing 1 left, Delta 3807.
Young 6 Heavy, good morning, squawk 5321.
I'm losing hope and patience. LA Center, hello again, SkyWest 5407 IFR back to San Fran, please. Yeah, but I try to download cabin views with all the security off, they get blocked.
68, fly direct
Not
to
sure,
the field,
man.
Advise when near the field in sight.
I'm not sure, Mark. You probably have to turn off your I don't even know.
Aircraft at United 5532, just give me 2 minutes.
No problem, take your time, 5530.
Okay, it should be the 5532 cleared as filed, maintain 5,000, maintain 6,000, and expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 126.52, squawk 1366.
They have clamp connections to the table. You can get them, Marku, yes. You can order clamps from Thrustmaster. They do have desk clamps.
6,000 feet, flight level 340.
Duct tape holds everything and fixes everything. Is that how that works?
5532, thank you so much.
95532, read back correct, stand by altimeter 3024, and call for pushback, and 25 departure. Brakes Frontier 3156, contact Denver Center 127.65.
Order to Denver Center 127.
I wonder why they didn't load any bags into the middle one here. A little bit weird. And LA SkyWest 5407 IFR clearance back to San Francisco, please.
SkyWest 5407, clearance for request will be about, give us about 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Sky 5531, stay with you, give about 10 minutes to your clearance.
10 minutes, chat. What are we going to do for 10 minutes?
4909, you were calling up as well?
Hey, try this with the FMS. If you get radar vectors to your first fix, don't use the direct to function first. Go to the legs page and select the first waypoint, clear it to the line, and drop it to the top. Yes, that will actually work, pilot. Because the direct to won't work. The direct to, like the first waypoint, is super weird. Why is he loading? GSX is so bugged out.
For the departure.
I don't know why it's so buggy.
377 climbing to 280, fly 280.
It's got one bag in each of the last. Nice. All right, let's go to GSX. We're going to reload SimBrief. Good.
Climate 280 for American 377.
And we're going to request boarding.
1477, radar contact south. 1477. 1477, radar contact 10,800, turn right. Right turn direct to Palmdale, climb maintain plus 360.
Right turn direct Palmdale, climb maintain 360, 1477.
United 2368, got the feeling.
Just driving right through the nose of the aircraft, no problem.
Bridge approaching me 25, Robbie 25, clear land, wind calm.
Clear visual 25, dribble land 25.
Do you ever use auto FPS? I do not,
Okay, all
no.
give me 30 seconds, I got a controller handout, take over.
GSX was so bugged out for me earlier today, started out fine, then it was dead at my arrival. Huh, weird. Very weird. I think I may have an outdated profile for this airport or something because it's doing weird things. It also doesn't like that we're parked at this gate. I think this gate is not for commercial. I think this gate is for more of like private jets and stuff, but yeah. If they had collision mechanics in Microsoft, that would be hilarious. Half of our flights would be dead. DOA.
Radar contact about 370 to 7 to go on arrival.
Roger that. These are really good to arrival.
I use Gorilla Tape duct tape. Gorilla Tape is a good one. Right, Henry? Do you like Gorilla Tape? Yeah. Yes, you do. Do you like to speak, Henry? I heard you like to speak. Especially when there's treats involved. Look at
Flight
him.
Center, American 1347, passing 10,500.
Henry?
Rank 1347, climbing to 350.
I'm maintaining flight level 350, American 1347.
What? Oh my goodness. You speak for treats? Okay, we have to lay down. Down. Do you speak? Really? Oh my goodness. Somebody likes to speak. This guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here. Catch it. Nice catch. Good job, buddy.
LA Center, American 739, off of 25 left at Hotel 6
This
in
guy,
LA.
man.
739, crossing with 25 right taxi.
Breaking NDA again, I see? He is.
25 right taxi.
Naughty boy, Henry. We're under NDA. You have to be careful. We have to teach him the tricks of the trade. That's not Husky wanting the damn treat.
Yeah, Navy at 931, descend via Angel 4 arrival on Terry altimeter 3023.
He's so cute, man. Good job, Henry. That's a good boy.
I need you on the arrival.
That's a good boy. Yes. The bestest boy.
Standby, I got people in the air to deal with first. Delta 3807, approach 135.
It's such a little attitude on him, man. It's so funny.
Delta 3807, thanks. Delta 1152, descend via round.
Henry says, just because a chat can't see the lower half doesn't mean you can't be pantless.
303.
Does he shake? Oh yeah, he'll shake.
The rounded 3 arrival, Delta 1152.
Henry was pilot monitoring on your undisclosed flight yesterday. He was. Yeah. Waiting for an aircraft release is like waiting for Christmas, especially one that everybody's been looking forward to, that's for sure. Yeah.
LA Center, good afternoon. UPS 1936 on the ground in Ontario, out of Yankee 2 ramp, with information echo ready for taxi, please.
UPS 1913, heavy runway 26 left, taxi Yankee Whiskey.
Taxi Yankee Whiskey for 26 left. UPS.
The amnesia flight, nice.
LA Center, United 1158, ready for taxi.
That's the one.
At 1158, LA Center, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi 25 right via Bravo, United 1158, taxi.
Delta 476 with information 0, Castevens, taxi.
201, I believe it's southwest 1220, runway 24 left, taxi Echo.
Echo 24 left, southwest 1220.
Delta 476, heavy runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via
Did you train Henry? His Husky Pipple Lab twin over here is definitely not as well behaved as him. I do, Fernando, yeah. Yeah, we've worked on quite a bit since I've had him.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Whiskey Alpha.
Whiskey Alpha 231 left, American 1875.
LA Center, American 213, holding short 25 right.
Roger. 737 Quebec Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center, squawk 1005.
Sorry, can you repeat that squawk again?
1005.
1005.
American 2474, runway 25 left for the land.
25 left, clear to land, American 24.
Miss working the ramp at Atlanta, but not the pay. Yeah.
November 799, Lima Golf at Santa Barbara. I'm ready.
Especially in that summer heat. Oof.
Scandinavian 931, what's the next waypoint on your flight plan that you have?
I'll be flying it on 2020 shot.
1, Alpha November Juliet to Lima Lima. The Scandinavian 931 heavy can cancel the vectors, we're all good now.
Scandinavian 931, direct Angel descend via the arrival.
Direct Angel descending via arrival, Scandinavian 931 heavy.
That at 1646, no worries, welcome.
United Center 368, vector at 25.
That is 20, I'm sorry, say again.
United Center 368, vector at 25 at Santa Barbara.
Roger, Southwest 431, descend now, maintain flight level 300, then descend via Lucky One arrival.
Right, descend now 300 and then descend via the Lucky One arrival, Southwest 431.
ALS Center Southwest 12, ready to go at Echo 6 to 4.
Maybe some Rouge ops tomorrow? Maybe. We'll see.
Southwest 1220, I know, just stand by. American 213 heavy, RNAV to Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker 25 right, clear for takeoff, American 213 heavy.
Anybody on the ground at Santa Barbara who's waiting for IFR, I'm going to get you a tower coming on shortly for IFR clearances, and then they'll come back to me, so just stand by at Santa Barbara.
Destination max flight yesterday, longitude from White Plains to Bermuda. Nice, very cool. That's always a fun one, man. Maybe we'll fly to Bermuda tomorrow, chat. Rouge A321, Toronto to Bermuda. That's always a great flight.
235 Los Angeles Center, maintain flight level 370.
Level 370,
I have no clue, JJ.
UPS 1913 heavy on the ground in Ontario.
I would assume probably at least 3 or 4 stops.
UPS 1916 heavy runway 26 for takeoff.
Quick takeoff.
Lock it in.
UPS 1913 heavy.
Rouge A321 with sharklets, yes.
Okay, stand by. Okay, anybody at Santa Barbara, go to 121.7. Contact ground 121.7. He's going to get some IFR clearances out.
1217. Let's
Santa
do it.
Barbara, Copper, very good morning. United 5532 requesting push and start gate 4 Alpha.
5532, push and start, approve face north on Echo.
Face north on Echo, United 5530.
November 799 Lima Golf requesting PDC Santa Barbara.
Should have been in Cuba right now watching this, but Sunwing canceled our whole trip. Oof. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope we get your money back.
United 2368 holding short 1533.
I feel that E175, this flight from Miami to TQPF, we could all be great to see on the channel. We need a good Embraer before I start flying an Embraer 175. I'm not really interested in flying the FSSE jets.
Santa Barbara ground, Scout 6571, just checking in for IFR over to San Francisco.
Yeah, absolutely, Cujo. I'm assuming you probably had the trip planned for a good couple months as well. 6+ months.
Santa Barbara, exits at 811, looking for IFR clearance to Scottsdale.
Look, I'm 2020 crashing, add-on community folder problems. Remove or clear out your community folder if you're having problems. Would you say is better airline to go to London, Air Canada or Transat? Off to Palma after I land in London. I don't know. You probably get better service with Air Canada. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's an internal beta test going on with the CFMs for the E-Jets from the post they made. They will show it at FS Weekend. Yeah. No problem. I don't believe a single word that comes from that developer, JJ. They have to be one of the worst, right up there with Aerosoft. Will you be going to FS Weekend? Doesn't look like it, no.
Great. Guys on 121.7, sorry about that.
Exits at 811, looking for clearance to Scottsdale.
At 811, you're clear to Scottsdale, mission 4 departure. Santa Catalina has filed, maintain 6,000. Departure frequency is 126.52, squawk 6707.
This is the Aerosoft CRJ. Yep, correct.
Scottsdale, mission 4 departures. Santa Catalina transition, maintain 6,000. 12652 in the air, squawk 6707, exit at 811.
So 811, read back correct. Push start approved.
John Franco, 38 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Scheduled power outage today on a Saturday.
We're looking for IFR Reno.
That's not very nice.
799 leaving Golf, you're clear to...
Found it funny that your Discord announcement for today's flight was the Aerosoft CRJ700. Yep.
Frequencies, expect flight level 430.
Aerosoft.
7 after departure, departure frequency 126.52, squawk 2022.
Clear to Reno Bay as a high before departure. Golf Victor Oscar transition. Initial climb 6,000. Expect flight level 430. 10 minutes after departure frequency 126.52. Squawk 2022.
And 799 Lima Golf, read back correct. Advise driver taxi.
Will advise for taxi.
Are you getting the 350 early? I don't know.
2909, you're next.
Sirens, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Yesterday out of Toronto, after my vector portion, my departure of the Aerosoft CRJ wouldn't follow the flight plan. It kept flying in a straight line. Any idea why? Did you have the nav switch turned on?
Take it up. Go straight ahead.
You didn't have heading switch, you had nav switch on?
And just make a right turn next to the SkyWest CRJ.
Roger. Graydon Alpha, right next to the CRJ, to the 360.
Sky 5407.
Yeah, the modeling is beautiful. I do agree. I mean, the aircraft doesn't look bad. Sorry, go ahead for 5407.
21.
21.
Right, did you get your current yet?
Are you boarding? We just finished boarding.
21, don't have any messages yet.
Okay, your clear to file to maintain 6,000, departure frequency 126.52 and squawk.
Nav and VNAV were on? Interesting.
Clear to file 6,000, departure 2652, squawk in 1307, Scout 5971.
That's 5971, read back quick, call for push and start.
Apologies if this is in your bio, but what rudder pedals do I have? I have the Thrustmaster pendular rudder system.
5407.
Yeah, ready to go, sorry, 5407.
Alright, did you get your clearance yet?
No, sir.
Alright, clear to file, maintain 6,000, departure frequency. Flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 126.52 and squawk 7323.
Can I get that squawk again, please?
7323.
All right, cleared into San Francisco, 6,000 feet off departure. Departure is 126.525, squawking 7323.
Got 47, read back correct, call for push start.
Call for push start, thanks. All right, 7323.
21 left.
7320.
32, taxi runway 25 via Echo and Alpha.
Good. All right, cool. Down here, departures. We're on the Gouch departure out of runway 25.
United 5532.
The MQO transition. That is correct. We'll execute that. Good. Flight plan. Next page.
right
from
on Echo,
Goch, we're going
left Echo 2
direct
on 33
Surfer.
right, and then right on Alpha for 25.
Good.
We're
From
gonna
Surfer,
do
we're
Echo,
jumping
Echo
on
2,
the
33
Surfer
to
4
Alpha,
arrival. We're planning for the ILS 28 left via Eddie, and we'll execute that. Beautiful. Look at our flight plans. Flights, unload, import, sim brief, U. Good. Surfer 4 takes us all the way out to Eddie, 6,000 feet, 240 knots.
Alright, all that comes from actually got the wrong frequency. I don't know why.
And flights, approach available. We're going to select this, and we're going ILS 28 left. We'll add to route. Good. Cool. That is all done. That is all set. Beautiful. All right, cool. Legs page, make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We do have one. We'll fix that. Keep scrolling through. No more discontinuities. Nope. Beautiful. Looks good to me. Great. Let's go to our perf page. We're going to go to our perf init. We're going to throw in some of these numbers. Oh my goodness. There's a 320 in my face right there. Zero fuel weight 26,613. That is correct. Cruise altitude today, we're going up to 28,000 feet. That is done. Our alternate cruise altitude will be 16,000 feet if we need to go. Execute that. Good. That is all set. That is all done. Next page. Ice and deviation +5. Execute that. We're going to have a headwind, so I think it's H. 45 knots. Yep. And then, sorry, H 22 knots on climb, H 43 knots at cruise, and H 22 knots on the descent as well. Execute that. Good. Next page. 1,000 feet on the reserves, 400 on the taxi. That's all looking good. Go to our VNAV setup. On the climb, we're going to go 290 and or Mach 7.5. Good. Cruise altitude 300 knots and or Mach 7.7. Execute that. And on the descent 290 Mach 7.5. And execute that. Beautiful. That is all done. Let's go to our checklists. We're going to go to originating checklist. Actually, we're just going to go before start because everything should be good. Passenger signs are on. Good. Landing elevation set, altimeter 3024 set and checked. FMS is checked, IRS is good. Radios and nav aids are set, takeoff briefing is complete. Going to go to performance, we're going to set all of those as well. That is good, beautiful. Before start checklist, sorry, cleared to start. Personal, actually hold on, aircraft, closed, removed. Good. All right, checklist. Before start, APU is on. Electrics checked. Takeoff data set. We just did that. Doors closed and locked. Beacon light goes on. Apparently, I already had it on. Fuel pumps on. Kilos good. What is our kilo check? 3110. Correct. Hydraulic pumps auto and on. Auto and on. Good. And parking brake will be off here momentarily. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Looking good. Looking good. Max, thank you for 24 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, dude. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, my amigo. Appreciate you. Blue Crayon also dropping 55 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, Crayon. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind, dude. Thank you.
Delta, altimeter 3024.
Cap, if your PC was better, do you think you'd mainly be flying 2024? No. There's just not enough add-ons available, Blue Crayon. Half the scenery doesn't work, half the third-party airplanes don't work. That's the main reason I don't use 2024 right now is the incompatibilities between all of the add-ons, man. That's the main reason. All right, windshield heat is low. That's good. That's all set. That's done. Good. Sorry, not Blue Crayon, Shack. I was reading Blue Crayon for 55 months. Thank you, my friend. Huge no floaties too, dude. Check out the Bravo Airspace. Get the PMDG West. 100% PMDG. And Tower Sky was 5407 ready for push and start.
Yeah, 5407, push start approved, face north on Echo.
Push start approved, face north Echo. Thanks. SkyWest 547. Alrighty, park brake is released. We're going to pause our music. Good. We'll get our sim sounds turned up for engine start because the sounds are incredible. We're going to reset this guy. We'll start that again for our block time. Good. We'll go upstairs. We'll go engine start. Good. And we'll spool up engine number 2. Good. ITT is below 120. N2 percentage is on the rise. We're looking good, friends. You can audibly hear the engine spooling. Initial climb was 6,000, so we're going to bug that up. 6,000 is in. There's 20%. We'll introduce fuel and move it to idle. There we go.
Jet 811 is ready for taxi.
811, make a right turn, Echo Robbie 25, taxi via Echo Alpha. There are a couple of aircraft ahead of you. Okay, let me expedite your taxi. Just give me a second. All right, exit 811. Let's do this. Runway 25, taxi on Echo 2, Delta, and then Alpha. Cross runway 33 right, 33 left both times.
Beautiful. I thought Star Citizen was one tough cookie being an alpha, not optimized, but I can run minimum 30 FPS 2024 15. Yeah, 2024 is real rough on performance right now, dude. Unless you've got an absolute beast of a graphics card, 2024 is, yeah. Right, left engine start, good. ITT under 120, N2 percentage is on the rise. Do I have to have Navigraph in order to see charts that show departures and transitions? Moving charts that show that, Nick. No, there are websites that you can use that give you free charts. What are they? ChartFox is a good one. I think SkyVector is another one. Introduce fuel. Bump it to idle. Hopefully that works. College dude, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Chat, leaving Tampa and heading back to cold Chicago. Can't wait to move here. How's the CRJ treating you? It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, a 3080 is still a great graphics card, but it's unfortunate the amount of VRAM that is needed to run 2024 properly and smoothly is in well excess of 20 gigs, in my opinion. Of older memory. All right, we got 2 good engines. Beautiful. APU can go off. Ignition system goes off. That is all done. After start checklist, generators, auto, electrics checked, bleed valves, auto, packs on. APU off, anti-ice off, not required, nose wheel steering armed. Good. Taxi checklist. Slats and flaps. 8 degrees. Matthew O. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support. 67 months. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, dude. That's incredibly kind. Really, truly do appreciate that, man. Thank you, buddy. What was our trim value? Trim was 7.4. 7.4 on the trim. Good. Good. Flight controls. Free and clear. Checked. Good. Trim set in green. Thrust reversers. Armed. Flight instruments checked. Brake temp checked. Good. Taxi checklist is complete. Twin Tower SkyWest 54-7 ready to taxi runway 25.
54-7, runway 25, taxi Echo Alpha. You're following the citation there, just going left to right.
Echo Alpha will follow the citation in front. Thanks. SkyWest 54-7. All right, friends, let's do it. Park brake goes off. Taxi light is on. Good. Ghetto Gangster, thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Just bought a PC with a 4070 Super and 64 gigs of RAM. I heard it will run well, but does that mean everyone think here? I mean, it should be good. Yeah. A little bit difficult. You know, CPU is also extremely important. But I'm depending if you just bought it, it's probably a pretty beefy PC. They said all the add-ons should work in 2024 right away. It doesn't. Correct. I mean, some of them do. But, yeah. I don't know why... has like a weird holds like left. Sonic, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well.
11, hold it short 25, ready to go.
11, fly to departed, runway 25, clear takeoff. The wind is...
All right, we're going takeoff mode. Good. Set.
Fly the departure, clear takeoff 25.
CPU's a 5700X 3D. That's not bad. A little bit older on the CPU. I find that odd that you just bought the PC. It's a little bit of an older CPU, but you should be fine. It's an X3D chip, so you'll probably get great performance out of it. You should be good. Heard the Sim 24 update for 24 will get free Cessna 185. I don't know. I personally haven't heard anything about that, but I don't really stay up to date with all the news. That wing is so low to the ground, any harsh wing dip will easily cause a ground strike. Yes, in this airplane in general. Look at how low to the ground we are, man. It's crazy. It really gets me on departures and arrivals just because of how low you are. It looks like you're going so much faster than you are. It's pretty crazy. When you compare it to like a 777 or something when you're sitting so up high.
25, lap and wait.
Lap and wait, SkyWest 54-7. Alright, there's our lineup and wait commands. Strobe lights, wing lights, logo lights all on. Good. Got a 12 gig 4070 and sometimes the VRAM is the limit. Yeah, absolutely. Which SFO scenery do I have? Sonic, exclamation point, scenery in chat, my friend. I use Flight Beam San Francisco. Probably the best option for San Francisco.
11, contact departure, have a good flight. Bye-bye.
Over to departure, good day, today 11.
Alrighty, nice little lineup, ready to go.
Sky 5407, the wind is 180, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
25 cleared for takeoff, SkyWest 54-7. Alright friends, sounds are up.
Sky 5571,
Beaver.
Average Beaver donated $3 Canadian. Just finished my 2 nights of snorting sawdust with my Mountie handler after the win. I was sad to see them describing Crosby as Captain Canada. There should be a trademark infraction in my opinion.
Huge no floaties to you. I have no problem sharing that with Mr. Crosby. Thank you for the support, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, dude. Alright, we should have ET on. That'll start our flight time. Let's go flying, friends. Throttles up. We're looking good. Do we do our before takeoff checklist? Yes. No problem. Alright. And punch it. There we go. Give you a wing view of the engines because you can't hear them from up front. Nice. Let's go flying, friends. 80 knots checked. Look at how fast it looks like we're going, man. It's crazy. V1.
Minimums.
Yeah, minimums. No problem. Positive rate, gear up. Minimums. Love it.
Sky 5407, contact departure, have a good flight.
Departure. Thanks for ATC, man. Thanks for jumping on. Give this tower.
Okay.
Flight Center low, SkyWest 5407, 1200, climbing 6000. Alright, climb power set. Pops up.
208 Bravo Mike, clear to Fresno Airport via present position, direct Palmdale VOR, Zenith file, maintain flight level 320.
We're gonna go speed.
Fresno, direct Palmdale, then it's filed up to 320.
240.
SkyWest 5407, LA Center, welcome back to maintain flight level 280.
Climb 280, SkyWest 5407, thanks. Alright, all the way up to our cruise altitude, 280. We're gonna go nav track. And 280 on the cruise. 280 is good. Cool.
35 note for the approach, Bella 23, take care, good day.
Bye-bye. Southwest 1220, descend via round.
And we're climbing, chat.
One left transition, Vegas altimeter 3013.
We are climbing. Look at that. Yeehaw!
6277, maintain 14,000.
God, it sounds so good, man. Love the sound pack on the RJ. Boris Audio Works, the magician. Sync up our heading.
Southwest 1960 LA Center, maintain flight level 410.
Alrighty, 7,000 feet. Autopilot is on. Back up to the flight deck. Beautiful. Give you some more wing views here. Climb out. Ah, they're beautiful, aeronaut. Absolutely love it. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Are the Boris sounds default? No, they're a paid add-on. Sky Dreamer. I will do my best to answer it, man. What's up?
Under approach 128.05.
Look at the views out there, man. Santa Barbara. What a cool airport. Love it. Love it. Coming up to 10,000. Lights are off. Good. Seatbelts to auto. Nice and smooth up here so far. No clouds. Look good. Looking good, my friends. Why did I call out minimums? Because I forgot to reset the MDA. Usually you would turn this off. You'd go like that. And then we're good.
354, passing 14,000 for flight level 190.
Alright, fuel flow, auto, bleeds, set, thrust reversers are off. And CAS has been checked. Good, next our descent checklist. Good.
UPS 1913 Albuquerque 132.8.
So I'm going to go back to my CPU being a 5700X3D. Which one would you have gone for? The 7800X3D or the 9800X3D? Those were the two I would have gone for. Got to start learning the RJ. I mean, once the update comes out, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic, man. Well, fingers crossed it's going to be fantastic. I've heard good things about the update, so...
United 5532, yeah, you're still in layer 6, but you'll be leaving shortly. Oakland's
if I wanted to buy Microsoft during the next Steam sale in a month or so, it would probably be better to just buy 2024. I would think so, yes.
15 miles, 3,300 Embraer climbing.
Hopefully within the next couple of months, we, the sim gets a little bit of a better state than it's in right now. That would be good. This is such a fun plane to fly. It really is a fun plane to fly. It just sucks that some of the systems and a lot of the other things are just kind of non-existent, you know? What's the update going to be about? For this aircraft? A lot. A lot. Probably too many things for me to go over. But a lot of things are going to be fixed. I mean, remember, this aircraft has not been updated in over 2 years. That's not an exaggeration. That's not me just coming up with some number. It's been over 2 years since this aircraft was updated. So just let that sink in for a minute. Think about how much this simulator world has changed in 2 years alone. This aircraft not being updated in 2 years is bananas. If you think about it.
At 1646 Albuquerque 132.8.
Yeah, I can agree with that one, Fred. Yeah.
1951 LA, climbing tape level 370.
Not too worried about it. I have a decent build, and I'm looking to run it on Ultra, just looking to get away from Xbox. Yeah, I mean, if you're not looking to run on Ultra, you'll be fine, man. High-end, you'll be fine. Medium to high-end, you'll be great. You'll get good performance out of it. Look, Captain, one thing I'm not understanding, we see my record landing gear wheel, we see near runway, but not before. I'm sorry, man, I don't understand the question. Can you reevaluate that one? I don't understand the question is.
Hello, United Center to your approach landing.
I tried, I'm sorry, man. I just don't, I know English isn't primary language. But, yeah. Does the altimeter depend on the weather, or is it related to the elevation of the airport? Because my altimeter always says different than the GPWS callouts. Your altimeter, like, are you talking about your baro minimums? Altimeters change at every airport, if that's what you're asking. Yes. There will be a different altimeter for every airport because it's based off of the pressure of the region that you're flying to. I think I understood that question. Gave Microsoft a rest for about a year after a world tour. PMDG suddenly got a tablet. Yes, they have a tablet. That tablet came with a lot of controversy as well, may I add. You guys remember the PMDG tablet fiasco? It was delayed, and then they finally came out with a tablet and everybody was upset. They were like, this is what you delayed for a year for? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Sorry, I like that it's back. Sorry about that.
Hello, United Center 305
Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well.
305, I like that our climbing tape level 320.
Just at my first flight in over 4 months a couple days ago. I don't want to talk about the landing. Uh-oh. What did you try and fly, Jarvis? Are you going to fly to KFAT? I don't know.
Good afternoon, Air Canada 1050-350.
Canada 1058, I like that our descend via Cocktail 4 arrival, runway 1 left transition.
Cocktail 4, baby.
Cocktail 4, 1 left transition for Air Canada 1058.
Los Angeles Center, West Jet 1722, looking
Happy were you after the game on Thursday? Very happy.
Sorry, I thought I'd give it to you.
Yeah.
Cloud at
very happy.
11000-2509.
11000-250 knots for Cloud West.
Phoenix 321 recreated my Expo flight MSP to LAS. Nice. That's a good one.
7.3 for 200.
I was still flying in P3D back until PMG releases the 737. Got the PMDG in Microsoft. Then start a 50-leg world tour. Jeez.
Speed 250 knots for left. Set to maintain 5000. Airport's 1 o'clock in 5 miles.
Okay, copy. Speed 250 knots for left.
Exactly. Exclamation point specs in chat to see what I'm rocking. Love to say it's worth to buy the CRJ now, or would you wait for the updates? I would wait for the update, Ryan, to be honest with you, man. I feel like for anybody that's just buying the RJ and trying to get into it and fly it now, it's probably just going to upset you with some of the weird things that happen. I would say wait for the update to come out and then purchase the RJ.
39ers are welcome.
That's my opinion.
Climb level 3, not a 0, Delta 6.
At a 32 radar contact lock.
CRJ looks fun to fly. It is a very hands-on aircraft, for sure. Yeah. When is it projected to come out? Sometime soon. Within the next couple of weeks, Ryan. Apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, but...
213, that's approved report back.
Roger, we'll go.
At 11:58, Oakland, Oceanic Soft Line, Squawk 2000, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Excited for the 350, yes, very.
Squawk 2000, and frequency change approved, Nadya 1158,
The Southwest 1220, approach 135.0.
Alright, we're looking to cruise at Mach 7.5 today.
LA, W1701, 11.3 up 190.
I'll call you back. SkyWest 5407, Oakland offline, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for HTC, man. Have a great afternoon.
You too, I appreciate you guys flying. National Cargo 1701.
Alright, 22.8. Good. Hey, chat, he appreciates us flying. That's always a good thing. That is always a good thing. When is the 350 coming out? I don't know. Sorry. I wish I could give you that type of information. Unfortunately, I just don't know, man. Well, sorry, I do know, but I can't tell you. Does that make it better? I don't want to lie to you. I know when it's coming out, but I'm not allowed to tell you. There. That's the truth. Loving the CRJ streams. Glad you're enjoying them, man. It's been fun to get back into it, dude. That makes it worse. Got an exclusive A350 preview a couple weeks ago when Air France 1 diverted here. Ooh, nice. Are you getting early access to the 350? I'm not allowed to answer those questions. As much as I would love to answer those questions, I'm not allowed to answer those questions. Does this have... Oh, it's actually showing us top of descent on this flight. Good. All right, there we go. Plan for that. I plead the 5th. Exactly. Henry also knows when. He just barked it out. Exactly. Are you trying to say that I'm going to go to the AnyBuilds Discord and tell everyone? Oh, man. There's something a little arrogant about PMDG. I mean, that's your opinion, Phil. I've actually got to know the PMDG team over the last, year or so, and I personally don't think that's the case at all. They, I think that they're a confident group. And I think maybe sometimes confidence and arrogance can kind of, play off one another. I can tell you that they are a good group of people. They do things the way that they want to do things, and yeah, we'll keep it a secret. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Especially with that new YouTube clip feature. Like if I don't say anything, it'll be all over the place. Cap, when I land and part of my screen lags till I exit the runway, any idea what it could be? Are you using FrameGen? They're the only group that figured out the landing gear tilt. Yep. We need other planes like the Dornier 328 jet and maybe an A220, but I've heard the 220 is coming out. Yes, 220 is coming out. We don't know when, but there is an A220 heavily into development. Hey Cap, could you talk about how you determine top of descent and approach planning? I use SimBrief, but I don't have access to charts. I mean, top of descent, you could do the rule of 3. What's the rule of 3, chat? Because I don't remember, but I'm sure chat will. You take how many nautical miles left and your speed, and you pull numbers from that. Hey Cap, I'm sorry I talk shit about the Canada versus USA hockey game. I'll do whatever you tell me. I'm still heartbroken, but happy for you. I was crying after the game. It's okay, man. It's just a hockey game, dude. We will all survive and make it through it. Fred. Fred says, technically, I actually think you guys are... I think the U.S. is now the 11th province. Isn't that how that works? If you lose the hockey game, don't you become Canadian? Yeah, Latin Pilot, that's why it's doing it. What happens if I tell you? Well, I probably lose my AnyBuild sponsorship. Probably don't get to work with them anymore and get early access and cool things to their products, so... Yeah. Not really worth it, is it? You'll just have to be patient. I mean, are you guys in the Discord? Are you guys in the AnyBuilds Discord? I mean, they've given so many teasers. Time to file for citizenship. I guess I'm Canadian now. Exactly. Spent 90% of my time in the AnyBuilds General. Okay, so then you know when it's coming out because they've hinted at it so many times. Like, so many times. Didn't I read that they'll announce the release date next week on their trailer? I don't know. They just said that it's coming out between the 24th and the 28th. Wolf Flies, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Kind of surprised a reputable third-party dev hasn't stepped up to make a good RJ like FSS Aerosoft. Hold my beer. Well, I mean, we do have FXX, who is making the Embraer 145. Now it's a 145, so... Merv. We'll take Minnesota, okay? They're pretty much Canadian anyways. Give me a short 737-800 flight to do in the sim. North America, Europe, Canada, where do you want to fly? Nobody flies the 145, unfortunately. Why is the CRJ bobbing up and down? Flight model, baby. Some of the issues with the RJ. Minnesota, eh? You are now Canada. Better ask C2A on the thoughts on being Canadian. Yeah, I'm sure he'll love that one. After Tuesday, I took the rest of the week off, so I'm definitely going to fly the 350 when it releases. Nice. Very cool, man. Don't American and United fly it? I know that there are some still flying around, but... if you told me 10 years ago that you could make a living off YouTube, I'd have laughed. I mean, I would have too. If the 175 can function, that would be nice. Yeah, well. Don't hold your breath, man. I mean, at some point, I'm sure FSS is going to get their shit together and give us something of a VNAV and LNAV, but I don't know. Who knows? Auto ATC, thanks. We have San Francisco Tower online. 120.5. That'll be nice. Piedmont for American and Commute Air for United still fly them. How many do they own, though? This is a paid add-on, correct. Yeah, exclamation point aircraft in chat. If there's no LNAV, how does it follow the flight plan? It has like a very basic nav feature. FSS just keeps updating things that shouldn't be priority. They need to get the LNAV and VNAV, correct. But they'll tell you that it's just a different part of their team working on it. Their team of 3 developers. It's just, don't worry, man. Just different developers working on other things. I've seen a 145 in years, but they don't fly them out of Salt Lake either. Yeah. They're going to be very regional. Correct, Thomas. Not only that, but they promised that the LNAV, VNAV, and custom FMS would be ready summer 2024. Well, according to my calculator, summer 2024 ended about 6 months ago. No problem. Will you be flying the 350 in 2020? Yes, 2020. I'm not even going to attempt to fly it in 2024. No, not right now. Yeah, I'd like to see TFDI make their 717. I think that'd be a really cool aircraft to have. I've never flown a 717 in the sim, so... but it has no cabin. Is 2024's performance better than 2020? Certain scenarios, if you have enough VRAM, yes. It is more optimized than 2020. Now that FSS doesn't work on the Aerosoft 330, they should have more time on their hands. Such a disaster, man. Just anything that Aerosoft touches, I swear to God, just becomes a shit show, man. I mean, the biggest red flag was the lead developer of FSS was the lead developer on the Aerosoft 330. That's a telling tale right there, my friends. That is a telling tale. Isn't the Aerosoft lead moved to PMDG? Mathis, yes. He is the project leader, I believe. He was at Aerosoft. I think he's the same now at PMDG. All right, we're just about 20 miles till top of drop. We were looking at the arrival earlier. We know that we need to be at 240 knots, 6,000 feet at Eddy. So that's what we're going to play in chat. So we're going to go 6,000 feet. We're going to bug that up. And then when we get close to our VNAV, we're going to hit our little magical VNAV switch. That'll bring us down. We've got our descent checklist up here. Looking good. When would you guess a release for the PMDG 747? I'd like to say before the end of the year, but I'm not quite sure. End of the year would be ideal, but I just don't know, man. So the release imminent. Are you going to be streaming every day next week? We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I am going to have to take a couple days off, right? We've done Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday this week, so we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how the reception goes. Cap, would you ever do a meet and greet with all of us at one time? We have all little Cap Canada get together. I do it every year at Flight Sim Expo, Flight Man. If you'd like to meet me, you'd like to come out, hang out, you'd like to do like some landing challenges with myself and the community, Flight Sim Expo is where we do all of that. What is my favorite wide body? Probably the 787. Just from the looks of it, I love that airplane. We don't really have a great rendition of one in the sim, but yeah. Will cheated last year. Oh, man. Can we smoke weed together at the expo and go to In-N-Out? Well, if the expo's in California or Vegas again, yeah, that could be a possibility. As long as you're 18 years plus and you bring your own medicine. I was squeezing the barrel in the altimeter. That is why the airplane calls 2,500, but the instrument was only displaying 7,000. Ah, there you go. This music's so loud. Jesus. Didn't Aerosoft say that they would also release the Rolls-Royce engines on the 330 or 330 Neo? I don't know, man. Valid for the Netherlands? True. Well, no In-N-Out in the Netherlands. What do they have in the Netherlands? Max Burger? That's Norway, isn't it? All right, chat, there's top of descent. Let's throw it in VNAV. See what she does. She's descending. Pull the power back. There's our VNAV path. Good. Chips in a cone. Max is here in Sweden. It's a Swedish thing. Ah, okay. Max Burger. I've heard it's pretty good. What's your take on Max Burger, chat? How do you rate the fly-by-wire 380? It's really good. It needs some updates. It needs some optimization badly. But for a free aircraft fill, I mean, it's incredible. Turning off frame gen on the beta actually makes it run pretty solid. GPU goes from 95 to 98 constantly to 75, 85, holding 60 FPS. There you go. What is my favorite airline? I don't really have one, to be honest with you, man. I fly whatever airline gets me from point A to point B at the most reasonable price. All right, we're looking to do 290 through the descent. Start bringing our speed back here momentarily. Max Burger is awful? Really? What are your thoughts on Beast Burger? I mean... Beast Burger. Something you could just make at home. Subcap, what day does the 350 release? No clue, man. Sorry, buddy. Recent investigation by Swedish News has discovered awful things at Max. It was great a couple years ago. Interesting. Shake Shack is delicious. Yep. Five Guys just opened in Sweden, so Max will soon be out of business. Five Guys is delicious, but ridiculously expensive. was going through some of the back catalog last week. Watched the Q400 stuff around Kelowna. Ah, it's a good one, Derek. I miss that airplane, man. Probably one of the only airplanes I miss out of X-Plane is my Q400. Correct, there is no release date. What's a place in the U.S. that has square burgers? That is White Castle. White Castle. We tried to go to White Castle in Vegas, but it was just too busy, and I was convinced that it wouldn't be worth the wait. Wendy's does have square meat as well, yeah. Do you think Phoenix will do an A321neo? I'd love to see one. I have no clue if they'll actually do it or not. I'm hungry. I'm starving, dude. I have so much food in the fridge, though, so no Uber Eats for me, man. As soon as we finish stream, I'm going to have some nice lunch. I've always called White Castle belly bombers for a good reason. Jesus. Yeah. Just downloaded X-Plane 12, getting 15 FPS. Need to figure out my laptop. That's not good. We are planning the 2.8s. Yes, 2.8 left for arrival. Speaking of which, we need to set up some frequencies. ILS, 2.8 left, 109.55. 109.55. 109.55. Good. Barrow minimums, 780. Sorry, no. ILS, 213 on the Barrow mins. So down here, hit that guy. Scroll this all the way down, 213, so we're going to go 210 on the Barrow mins, or I guess 220 would be the right thing. 220. You'll be flying the AnyBuilds A350 next week. We'll see, Jens. We'll see, man. Still no release date. We know that it's supposed to release between the 24th and the 28th. That is really all the information that we know. Kian, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Cap, what's on the docket for the rest of the day? For me, probably some Delta Force, and then flying something that I don't remember. 3029er on the altimeter. Man, it's tough sometimes, chat. 3029er. So many questions, yet I can't answer any of them. Sync up our headings. Good. What do you think about the Toronto crash? Pretty crazy. Just thankful everybody made it out alive, man. Flying the Airbus 787? Correct. He's flying the new CRJ update. Correct. What's the ideal FPS for running 2020? I mean, as long as you're running over, I would say 35, 40 FPS, you're probably doing well. Henry's doing some flying for you. Correct. Yes. Good old Henry. Then Amnesia is setting in early, Cap. Get that checked out. It'll be better by the end of the week, though. Correct. Got that right. All right, do we have any speed restrictions on this approach, chat? We should have been watching these. 280. Bring the speed back. Aim for 280 now. Good. He's flying the iFly Max 9. Will you fly in VATSIM tonight? No. Is Henry on the couch? Yes. Don't understand why it's such a big deal to admit that you'll be flying the default 172, but you do you. Exactly. What is this VNAV path? Holy. A little bit of a dive bomb. Don't kill me, please, airplane. Okay. Yeah, you see, kind of that's the problem with this airplane. You see how it just absolutely dive bombed for no reason, and then it started. This is really some more things that I hope gets fixed with the updated RJ. My guess is February 28th for the 350. Got a mail from Mini Builds with that date for a trip UTC 1800. Nice. When was the last time you used your honeycomb yoke? Oh, man. Years. That thing probably has like half an inch of dust on it. It's been a long time. Maybe I should consider giving it away or selling it or something. I don't know if I could give it away. That would be weird with my Thrustmaster sponsorship, but... Captain, when you land, can you give us a tour of the cabin? That's what really matters. Jesus. Man, I still can't believe how crazy that guy went off on me today. Like, he took that personally. Like, I was just stating what I think most of us feel. This man took that shit personally, dude. Holy. Cap, see that you can now download 350 liveries from the I&I manager? Nice. Very cool. They still have supplement issues people were talking about back in the day. What's that, you boy? Somebody was in here earlier and he was complaining because the AnyBuilds 350 for 2020 doesn't come with a cabin. And he was like dead set that it was like the worst thing ever. And I just tried explaining to him that, like, one, most people don't care about a cabin, but more importantly, for the price that you're getting an A350-900, an A350-1000, and it is compatible with both simulators, 2020 and 2024. He was complaining about the price, and the price having no cabin in 2020. And I simply just explained to him everything else that you're getting, the bang for your buck that you're getting, with the aircraft, both simulators supported. So whether you use 2020 or 2024, there's no separate purchase. There's no nothing. And the fact that you're getting both variants of the aircraft, the 900 and the 1000. But he was dead set, and he took it personally. Acted like I was like personally attacking him because I said that it was, you know, and then I also explained to him the major reason why there's no cabin in 2020 is because of the performance. Performance and optimization is much better in 2024 if you have a graphics card that can keep up. And that is the main reason why there is no cabin in the 2020 version, is because performance. And I also explained to him how probably 95% of flight sim enthusiasts will take better performance over a cabin. Like, you know, yeah, okay, cool. Like, when you first buy an airplane, yeah, okay, I understand, like, wow, it's a cabin. When else are you going to go inside the cabin and, like, look around? You're flying from this perspective. Like, you don't fly from this seat. You don't fly the airplane like this, looking at the fucking back of a seat. Anyways, I was trying to explain to him, but again, he took it extremely personally, and he said that I called him dumb and all these other things, and I'm just out of this world. Where can you see what's included and not included in the A350 for both sims? I don't think you can yet. When they showed the cabin, the computer room below the cockpit, I was like, sheet, rest in peace, my computer. Yeah, absolutely. No, he was in chat earlier. He was in stream earlier. All right, we still have SFO Tower, so we'll call them up when we're on approach. I'm going to pause the music. We're going to get fully invested in our approach here, friends. I'm going to bring my camera back up here as well. Good. Sounds can come up. We're going to get invested in the approach. Isn't there like a servers and shit that they modeled in the belly? I believe so, yeah. And I think that that is still modeled in the 2020 version. As far as I'm aware, I haven't checked. I haven't asked anybody at AnyBuilds. But I'm pretty sure the avionics bay and all that is still modeled in both versions of the aircraft. It's just there's no cabin for the 2020 version, which they've been, again, very clear about. 3,100 feet for us is our next descent, chat. 3,100 feet is in. Speed is 240. We're looking good. We're 6,000 feet. So VNAV did a really good job. You can see, like, 6,000 feet, just a little bit aggressive sometimes. Down here, landing elevation set, fuel check, TCAS on, set, radar off. CAS is checked, landing data is set, 132 on the VAP speed, approach briefing complete. Descent checklist is done. Good. VATSIM is going to be hopping on release, that's for sure. Oh yes, absolutely it will be. 100%. Right. You won't get the avionics bay in 2020. Okay, has that been confirmed, or? The avionics bay is like a cabin 3, it's a nice detail, but I won't miss it. Well, again, if you do miss it, just go fly 2024. That's what I don't understand. Like, if 2020, like if you want to see all the beautiful things like the cabin, the avionics bay, then go fly the plane in 2024. If that stuff doesn't matter to you, then go fly it in 2020. That's where I'm kind of sitting in my stance, is like, I don't understand how people are complaining. It's just, it's so disheartening sometimes, the flight sim community. Some people are just so negative for no reason. Like, they've offered every option available to you. It's that simple. If you want to look at the eye candy, load it up in 2024. If you don't care about the eye candy and it's more about performance for you, load up 2020. Wow. What a difficult task. When will you fly the 380 again? I don't know. We flew it not that long ago. We'll be back in the 380. Yeah. I'm still waiting for 2024. I don't care if I have a cabin in 2020. I'm going to enjoy flying it. 100%. Yeah. Well, that's what I was getting at. The complaints are just like, why? Like, why? What does it even matter at that point? You know what I mean? All right, let's sync up our heading. We're going heading mode. We're flipping over our nav source. Good. We're going to arm approach. Remember that with this aircraft, you need to flip your nav source. You cannot capture an ILS on FMS 1. You need to capture ILS on Loc 1. Otherwise, no bueno, no work. You can see our glide slope is alive. Beautiful. Bring this down in here a second. BU. Every single video that you've watched from any builds on the 350 has been on 2024. At no point did they say this is 2020. Did it not capture glide slope? Did it not capture localizer? It didn't. Stupid airplane. Why? It was on the perfect intercept heading. Chat, we may be going visual here in a second. You know what? Fuck it. Can't trust this plane. My airplane. We're going visual. Like, how did it not capture the localizer? It just completely blew through the localizer. No problem. Flight director's off. We're going over to tower. I don't understand this airplane sometimes. This is the stuff I'm talking about when it comes to it. Some things work, some things don't work, some just, I don't know. Hi, Henry. I could do cap a first trailer of 30 seconds was on 20, and in the other trailer it wasn't mentioned. It has been recorded on 24. Like I said, man, if these are the things that upset you because it doesn't have a cabin, I think maybe you need to reconsider your thoughts on Flight Simulator. You're there to fly the plane. There are literal simulators that you can get if you just want to be a cabin member. Like, it's, to me, it's just, it's a mute point to me. Maybe that's from my perspective, but I don't know. Tower, hello, SkyWest. What's my call sign? 5407 ILS 2A left.
SkyWest 5407, San Francisco Tower, wind 0705 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
2A left, clear to land, SkyWest 5407, thanks. All right. I've got the visual of the runway. Bleeding off some of that speed. Our VAP speed was 136. We've been visual this whole time. Can't trust it. Got to be prepared in this aircraft. Let's go landing flaps. good. We're a little bit below the slope. Yeah. Stop yelling at me. All the lights are on. We're looking good. Reversers are armed. Good. And we need to start our replay, chat. Oh, boy. A little bit behind the 8 ball here. Too many things doing at once. Record. All right, we're recording. Good. All right, let's get it. Let's get back on glide slope here, actually. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Replay's on. We're looking good. Just going to hold this attitude here until we get back on slope. There we go. Now we're back on slope. No problem. Trying to do a million things kind of messed me up there.
400.
God, it's so pitchy sometimes.
200.
All right, he said cut the power at 100 feet. Let's try this, chat.
100.
All right, I'm cutting the power at 100 feet.
Information Bravo is now correct. 3605 knots. Altimeter 3027.
10.
Oh, she's still mega floaty. Goes down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating.
Good afternoon, San Francisco, Tower Scout 6571. We're descending out at 6.7. Bravo to the left.
A little bit of like wind on final there.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land, Scout 6571.
60 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Echo taxi Bravo Delta Alpha to the ramp.
Oh, vacate Echo Bravo Alpha to the ramp. SkyWest 5407.
Bravo Delta Alpha to the ramp.
Bravo Delta Alpha, thank you. All right, welcome down to San Francisco, chat. I think that I have flown enough of this airplane. I'm very happy that you guys picked flying a Phoenix aircraft for tomorrow because I've seen enough. We'll revisit this airplane once we Echo Bravo Delta Alpha. We will pick up this airplane once it gets some love and some TLC. But until then, I believe that we have we've seen enough from the Aerosoft CRJ. Landing lights are coming off. Strobe lights are off. Apparently our probes were already off. No problem. Fernando, thanks so much for the $2 donation, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for supporting. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes on today's live stream. Hopefully we can get there. We'll spool up the APU. Good. We'll stop the recording. That was an okay landing. It was super floaty once again, man. Kind of got all over the place, too. We're making a left onto Delta. This is Tango. This will be Delta. And then we're going into the RJ ramp over there somewhere. And I think our parking was... I want to try and get us into the same gate. Echo 6 is where we're looking to go. GSX, Echo 6, no, and we want United. Good. It was fun being back in it for a bit. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I, you know, it's not the worst airplane that I've flown, but with everything that we have available right now to us, this has to be just one of the, you know, it needs so much love, man. It needs so much love.
Average Beaver donated $3 Canadian.
Beaver.
What does Beaver and the CRJ have in common?
Uh-oh.
We weave left and right, love to pitch upwards, and 50% of it works.
Not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much, as always, for the support, Mr. Beaver. Thank you, dude. Do you recommend buying MacoSim Cancun? Yep, that's good scenery. I think it's one of the better sceneries for Cancun. I think there's a couple, but yeah.
United 2305, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land. Good land,
Yeah, it's fun to jump into RJ every now and then, but like I said, I think for me, with everything that we have available and everything that's coming, this aircraft just leaves so much to be desired. I mean, you saw that. We were on a perfect intercept heading. It just completely blew right through the localizer. There's certain things with it that are just a little bit of a pain in the ass, if you will. Another 2 years till the next CRJ flight? Hopefully not, man. Hopefully we're getting an update for it sometime soon, and hopefully within maybe the next couple of months, we'll be able to jump back in and kind of give it a good shakedown and see what's changed. I mean, we just flew it, so we know what needs to be changed. So we'll see. Star 777, my man, dropping the $3 donation. Thank you very much, Star. Appreciate you as well, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orange light.
Sky 5531, taxi Delta
And red light. Stop it there. Beautiful. Park brake is on. Upstairs, APU's on. Gens are on. Engine number 1 off. Engine number 2 off.
Frisco Tower, Alaska 3379.
Look what this guy just did.
At
Look at this.
just descending through.
Look at Henry right now.
Request runway 28 left.
This motherfucker just went into the bathroom, stole my bath towel, had the audacity to drag it out here with him, and now he's sitting there chewing my bath towel.
Wilco. America,
Like it's nothing. No problem.
Alaska 3379.
No problem. What a goofball, man. Henry, what are you doing?
Sorry, United 613, look for IFR clearance to Phoenix.
You have all these toys to play with, and you have to go get the bath towel?
United 613 Tower, I'll send you PDC shortly.
What are you doing?
Sir, 613.
This guy, man. I swear, dude. He's a little troublemaker is what he is. A little troublemaker. Wash it? Yes, thank you, Sasha. I'll make sure to wash it before I clean myself with it. Jesus. All right, let's come down here. Let's go to options. Where's panel state? Aircraft. Panel state, ready for taxi. Good. Let's turn some of the sounds down. Let's go ahead and disconnect from the VATSIM network. We'll get all of our lights back on for our replay. We'll make sure that our flaps are all the way set full again as well. Where's our replay? We do have it. It's ready to go. All right, cool. Cap, you ever any flights to or from Alaska? Yes, we have. We've done a few actually. Trying to think of the last time we flew up in Alaska. I think we took the 777 or the MD-11. We did a flight up to Anchorage. It's been a while though. I would like to do the whole, like Anchorage to Juneau, Ketchikan to Sitka. I'd like to do that again at some point as well. Yeah. It would be a fun one. All right, all the systems and engines are back up. We're looking good. We can get ready to watch our replay. That looks good. That looks good. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and hit the replay button. Beautiful. We'll pause the replay. We'll bring it into like right about here. Trim, start here. Yes. Resume. Good. Let's jump outside. Here, we'll watch it from this view. Why is my landing gear not down?
Don't sink.
Hold on, chat.
Don't sink.
Will gear come down? Yep. Okay, no problem. That was a little bit close. All right. There we go. Gears out. Looking good. Alrighty, friends. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for this channel. Everybody that showed your love today and every other stream. I want to thank you guys very much for the support. It is truly appreciated. Thank you every single person that helped support this stream with a monetary value. I am forever grateful, and it definitely helps me buy new towels when Henry eats my other towels. He's already ripped it. Like, I can already physically see that it's been ripped. Crazy. The plan for tomorrow, we're going to be back in the, I don't know why we were so left of center line there as well. It was a weird one. The wind was kind of doing weird stuff on short final. It's definitely an odd approach. Definitely not our best. Not our worst. Not our best, that's for sure. Plan tomorrow, we're going to be in the Phoenix A321. I'm thinking tomorrow, maybe we do like Toronto, Orlando, back to Toronto or something like that. Or we could do Toronto to Bermuda. Toronto, Bermuda, and back is a little bit long. We'd be looking at about 6 hours. We could probably do Toronto to Orlando in about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. Somewhere. Actually, no, shit. Tomorrow I can't do that. It's the fiance's birthday dinner with her family tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we're only going to do one flight. So tomorrow it's going to be, well, I'll either decide probably to Bermuda. If I was a betting man, I would say we're going to go Air Canada Rouge to Bermuda. I feel like that's a good one. Toronto to Bermuda, it's about 2.5 hours, somewhere around there. So maybe let's plan for that one, all right, chat? I think that's what we're going to plan for tomorrow. To everybody else that cannot support the streams with the monetary value, but supports the streams through smashing down the thumbs up button, being here, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. It is, I'm forever grateful. You guys are absolutely incredible. The community, man, the laughs and the fun times that we have, you guys are the best, and I am forever, forever grateful of that. Guys, enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a good Saturday evening, and we will be live again tomorrow in the Phoenix A321 Air Canada Rouge Ops. Should be a fun day. I'm looking forward to it. Take care, my friends. See you.